I'm in front of this shelf cloud, so it's pretty striated. It looks not too bad.
All right. I think, yeah. Yeah.
From the accident.
Yep. All right. You are live on YouTube.
Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, I appreciate it, and I would just say
make sure your locations are on, so then the warnings all that get updated.
I'm trying here. StormRunner.
They're here, but they're not coming out. Do I really have to go out there to them?
No, they're coming.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't have time to be walking around everything.
All right, it should be public. My location on Omega is public, so. All right. Hello, Garrett. We good?
Make sure your audio's on, Ken.
It's on. I know what I'm doing. It's on. All right. All right. See ya. Appreciate it. All right, guys. We should be good here. Let's go. We are near the Oklahoma City metro here with live severe warned storms. These storms got some big hail on it. These storms have some large hail in there. As you can see, look at the structure we have. Look at the striations. Look at the structure. I might try to fix my roof camera real quick, but as long as it's facing backwards, that's all I need. But welcome in, everybody. How is everybody doing? No Garrett, once again. No Garrett today, it's just me. We really weren't expecting to go live today, but it ended up happening. So no Garrett today, but I am here in the building. This isn't gonna be a super long stream, probably 3 to 4 hours. So not super long, but well, here we go. Here's our supercell. We have a supercell barreling down the western side of Oklahoma City. I am currently on the southwest side of Oklahoma City. Let me know everything's good, guys. Audio all good. Garrett's oh my gosh, Garrett's it seems like Garrett's mother was okay. I just wanted to let you guys know that. Whoa, what's the radio doing? But welcome in everybody. Severe thunderstorm watch, yes. So we're in Oklahoma City here. Yes, explosive supercells are erupting here right over Oklahoma City. But welcome in, everybody. I want everybody in the chat right now to smash that like button for me. Please smash that like button. It really helps us out. And let me know, where are you tuned in from today? Where are you guys watching from? Where are you tuned in from? Let me know. Let me know here. But yeah, what's up from UK? We got James in here. We got Marianne, Amanda, Roxanne, Thomas, Hurricane Heather.
I notice rain might be breaking up. We might go fishing soon.
I'm gonna turn that down there. Connor was on there earlier. But what's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Yes, Friday. St. Louis, Missouri, we got Michigan, we got Central Iowa. We get the island of Cyprus, really. The island of Cyprus in here. Oh my goodness. The island of Cyprus is in the chat. We have multiple storms. We may go for a different storm here in a minute over by Chicasha. But what is up, guys? Garrett's gonna be back tomorrow. I am picking Garrett up from the airport tonight, so he will be back tomorrow. After the chase, I'm picking Garrett up tonight in Oklahoma City, and it looks like we have a probable chase tomorrow. We'll have to see how everything shakes up, but it looks like we have a probable chase tomorrow. So Garrett will be back with me tomorrow, but guys, it's just me today. I don't have Ethan with me. I am soloing this thing for the first time here, so not my first time soloing the stream here, but first time in this car. But let me read some of these comments here. We got Bismarck, Arkansas, Alberta, Canada, El Paso, Texas, Washington State, Northeast Nebraska, Paulden, Arizona, Victorville, California, Germany, Scranton, Pennsylvania, Man, isn't there a pretty famous TV show based there in Scranton, Pennsylvania? I think it's called The Office, maybe. Scranton, Pennsylvania. We got Manchester, United Kingdom, North Central Florida, Las Vegas. Hello from Philadelphia, and go 76ers. Yeah, I don't know about that part. But, yeah, the 76ers, I think they have a hole to climb out of here. We got... Yeah, Las Vegas, you're moving to Michigan. Wow, Michigan to Las Vegas. Or Las Vegas to Michigan, that's a big difference. Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Albuquerque. What's up, Stormwatcher? Garrett's mom is, seems like Garrett's mom is doing all right, guys. South Dakota. You're just in Norman, OKC yesterday. Yeah, you're going to miss the hail today, man. You're going to miss that hail today. This storm is coming in. It's going to go right over me. You can see the rain shaft there in the middle of the screen. Ada, Oklahoma, Las Vegas. You've got a lot of United Kingdom in here. These are a little bit stronger storms here than you guys see there in the United Kingdom. South Dakota, welcome in. Alabama, island of Malta, wow. But Boston, welcome in, everybody. Smash that like button. We almost have 200 likes on the stream. Smash that like button. I don't know if you guys are on the structure, but it's a pretty solid little structured supercell here. Not much scud under it, but kind of the higher based striations. See if Connor's on the radio still or not. We're in the Brahms parking lot.
Some higher base striations.
How are y'all doing? Catch anything today? Or how's the? Heard y'all went fishing in the ocean, maybe?
I just missed the turn. No, I haven't done much because it's been raining all day.
Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, Memphis in here. Welcome in, guys. I'm gonna try to fix this roof camera real fast. I'm not sure if I can do it. I might need the pliers to do it.
What is White Man doing?
Right, man, we gotta take the side road.
Yeah, how's the chase going up there, guys?
Oh boy, I need a... You guys headed to Oklahoma for tomorrow?
No, really haven't looked at it. Is that looking good or something?
It was looking decent. Not too sure about the moisture. That's the problem. We got a nice supercell. Not too bad right now. It's dropping some massive hail.
Nice.
Look, Connor. I didn't know Connor was on here earlier. I don't know where he went, but he's out here too.
Yeah, I'd kind of like to be there, but then again, probably needed the break. Probably got a long season ahead.
Guys, let me know, how big do you think the hail is going to be in the storm? How big do you think the hail is going to be? It's warned for 2 inches observed by the National Weather Service. Do you guys think it could be bigger, smaller?
At least there's stuff happening.
What do you guys think? Yeah, El Nino this year is definitely Connor's and mega hail. Connor's and mega hail. Well, I might intercept the hail later, guys, but for now, I'm going to stick out to the structure. I'm going to stick in front of it. Look at this, beautiful. It's a beautiful structure here, chat. We're going to sit right here and enjoy this structure show as it comes in here. Sit right here and enjoy the show. Very nice storm here coming into Oklahoma City. Very nice storm here coming in. Looking for 200 likes on the stream, guys. Make sure to smash that like button. Let's get to 500, and then let's get to 1,000. I think we can easily do it.
Tomorrow, Sid, minus 548. No, thank you.
Oregon in here. Awesome storm. What's up, Carol? How's everybody doing tonight? Let me know. It's a Friday evening. I love Friday. That's my favorite day. Let me know. How is everybody doing on this fine, fine, fine Friday?
You.
Connor, how big is it? Pause. Look at these storms, guys. We got the Netherlands in here. Oh my gosh. Connor's heading south. Yeah, Connor's in there. I'm trying, he was on the radio. I'm trying to get a hold of him to find out how big this hail is going to be. We got another storm that's becoming, could become an issue.
We're going in for some seafood. We shall be back.
Well, enjoy, guys, and drive safe there. I'll try not to lose the windows on a non-tornado day.
Yeah, try your best. Appreciate it. We are going to eat good. Rain's beginning to clear out here, so maybe we can actually do some fishing without getting soaked. It's not that warm down here, actually, so yeah, that's one reason we're not fishing in the rain. It's actually kind of cool for this area. It's like upper 60s.
But what is up, guys? We're gonna sit here and let the storm kind of come right at us. It's got some scud developing, if you can see there, right above. I'll zoom in on this for you guys, but right above that gray car, do you guys see that little band of cloud right there? You see that little band of cloud right above the gray car in that tree? That's called scud. So this storm is trying to pull in inflow from the surface there. It's trying to pull that in from the surface. Trying to pull in that scud. Yeah, let me know, guys, how big do you think the hail is going to be? And let me know in the chat, should I go intercept the hail? I don't want Garrett to be mad if he comes back and the windshield's busted. I'm sure I'm sure he won't care that much unless I just purposely destroy the car. But let me know, how big do you think the hail is going to be in here? I hope everyone's Friday is going well. My Friday is going pretty good. I did not really expect to, wow, look at that view. I did not really anticipate to chase today, but it all set up the right way, and, well, I ended up chasing, so. But welcome in, everybody. We got this storm on the, right now it's on the southern side of Oklahoma City, Valley Brook, Moore, Midwest City. You have potentially 2-inch hail that is the size of a lime, so that's pretty big. And then we got another storm with 2-inch hail northwest of Chicasha, just to the west of Minko and northeast of Darko. And then we have another big supercell getting going now, just to the west of Lawton, north of Hollister. I was probably going to head to the one down by Lawton, but honestly, guys, that one was too far. I had some good structure right here, so I was like, hey, I'll just gladly take this structure right here. 3+ inch hail. Yes, I love the view, guys. Look at it right in the Brahms parking lot here. We got this view right here in the Brahms parking lot. Tennis ball size. Actually, it may very well be tennis ball size hail in there. Wouldn't be too shocking. Wouldn't be too shocking, guys. It is beautiful, nice structure, guys. Guys, can we get a structure emoji in the chat? There is a possibility for tornadoes today. It's a very low possibility. We're mostly just expecting this nice looking storm structure here. Mostly just expecting this this structure here, guys. Yeah, look at that. Weathered pages with the structure emoji there in the chat. Very pretty. Daniel Shah's encountered golf balls. I think some people got even bigger hail than the golf balls. But this storm is moving at us quick, guys. Eventually, we're gonna have, if we want to keep this view, we gotta bail. We can't be under that thing and then have this gorgeous view. Eventually, we're gonna have to bail. I'm having some issues with the roof camera. I think I need a pair of pliers to fix it, but I have the roof camera turned backwards here, so at the very least we have a view straight backwards, guys, at the very least. But I'm here today. It's Ben Williams. I am here today. Garrett is out today. He's flying in tonight. I'm picking him up tonight. Garrett will be back tomorrow, so but I'm picking him up. He's not going to be in the chat much. He's going to be on a flight. So if anything goes wrong with the stream, I don't know how to fix it. Hopefully I can call him or DL if something happens. But God forbid, you know, something happens there. I'm going to maybe angle this just a little bit up there. Right there. Perfect. But Garrett is out today. It's me in here today. No Ethan either. Yeah, it's fascinating. These storms forward very quickly. Good evening, Terrasec. His mom's doing good, guys. I think his mom is doing good. He can come in the chat and let you guys know the gist there, but I think his mom is doing good. So. I think his mom is doing good, guys. Yeah, Nap Man. Look at that, the Nap Man emoji in there. What's up, Derek? How's it going? Sheila, how's it going? Eventually, we gotta bail here eventually, guys. We gotta bail. You can see, look at how much closer the storm's gotten. Here's the zoomed in version, or here's the camera that's a little bit more zoomed in. This is the more zoomed out version. Yeah, look at that, Derek, with the structure emoji. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. But guys, eventually I gotta bail here. So we don't get run over here, of course. We may not get run over. There's an outflow boundary on radar, and you can kind of see it. Actually, hopefully everything's updated there. It says, yeah, severe warning has our location right. We're in Norman right now. We're in Norman right now. Hey, Ghosty Boy, how's it going? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Welcome in, everybody. Please, please, please smash that like button, guys, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you have anybody in the area who might be interested in the stream, make sure to share the stream. And like I said, Garrett is out today. He's coming back tonight. So, but man, we got some monster hailers here. There's another one down there by, oh man, there's another one down there north of Wichita Falls, southwest of Lawton, that's warned for 3-inch hail. But we're just watching this storm. It's just big hail here. You can see, look in the middle right of the screen. I'll zoom in on it over here on this other camera, but look right here on the screen. Look at all that dark matter spilling down from the cloud. Kind of looks like a pencil shading. That is called a rain or hail shaft. There's a lot of rain in there. There's a lot of hail in there, but that is your hail shaft. You can see here in the middle of the screen to the left. It's very clear, but on the right side of the screen, you can see all of that darkness, all that rain and hail there. All that rain and hail there. Yeah, safe travels for Garrett. It is storming in Norman. Yeah, I like that. It rhymes. Storming in Norman. That goes well there. Sherry, thank you for the Venmo. Garrett just texted me that you Venmo'd. So W Sherry for the Venmo. I don't know how much, Sherry, because that goes to Garrett's phone, not my phone, so I cannot. But if you guys Venmo or PayPal or Cash App, that all goes to Garrett's phone, and he'll try to text me when you do. If he misses it, then we'll see it. Then we'll see it on the. I'll see it at the end of the stream at the very least. But welcome in, everybody. We're on this storm coming into Oklahoma City, and I want everybody to tell me in the chat, should I core punch this storm eventually? I might not core punch it yet. I kind of want to enjoy the structure here at Magic Hour. But should I eventually core punch the storm? What do you guys think? And here I'm going to bail, get out of the way. You can see the other storm over there. Hopefully we get a view here from the back. This is as far vertical as I can get this camera to go, really. I don't know how much more vertical I can get it, but you guys can see the storm right there behind us. And let me get my route. For now, I think I'm just gonna go down a little bit on 35, maybe down towards Purcell, and then we may eventually move to this other route to 17011. We may eventually move to this other storm. I'm not 100% sure.
Turn left.
But it looks like the hail core here is not going to threaten us right now. There's the Riverwind Casino right there. Oh my goodness. We went there last week and did not fare very well. That's all I gotta say, guys. We went there with Garrett and Connor and Ethan, and we should have just done something else. That's all I got. We should have just done something else. But yeah, see, the camera's a little bit crooked, guys. It's only not crooked when it's straight. So I think that I need pliers to be able to fix it, and unfortunately we don't have them in the car. So it's okay though. All I need is it's nice to have the camera out the side, but really for a chase like this, I mostly just need the camera facing backwards. So I have the camera facing backwards there, and that's what I need today. Is I just need it to face backwards, and I'll be all right. I'll be able to live without the left and the right facing camera. But I can see that other storm in the distance. It doesn't look like the structure on that other storm is as good as this one, but we got to keep an eye on it, because we may end up on that storm eventually. You can see here the structure. As I get out in front of this storm, you guys will be able to see the structure even more here as I get out in front of the storm.
In about 15 miles, take
but that's what it looks like for now. But let me drive another 10 miles, guys, and we're gonna get that structure again. Less than that, honestly, another 5 miles, and we'll get some of this nice structure again. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Well, it's just me today. I appreciate all of you guys tuning in. You don't want me to break the windshield? Let's see what everyone said. Yes. Yes. Oh, Ashley, thank you for the $2 super chat. W's in the chat for Ashley. Thank you so much, Ashley. No, don't bail. Guys, I gotta bail. Do you guys want to be able to see the storm or not? If I stay out in front of it, if I don't get out in front of the storm, we won't be able to see it very well. But here, this storm is now tracking south of Oklahoma City. So really, if you're in Oklahoma City proper, your threat is over. If you're on the southwest or southern side of Oklahoma City, or even eastern side, you're still getting some stuff, but your threat is going to be over very, very soon there on the other side of Oklahoma City. But if you're in Oklahoma City proper, or you're on the north side of Oklahoma City, you have already got your round of storms. Your threat is over. And but if you're in Chicasha, oh boy, you gotta be real careful here. 3-inch hail. 3-inch hail on that Chicasha storm. My goodness. And this storm could be falling apart, but it also could be too close to the radar to really tell. To me, structure-wise, guys, this storm is not falling apart structure-wise, so we'll go down to Purcell, and we may bail over to the Chicasha storm, and either way, one of these storms is going to be our long-term storm. If this storm honestly tracks right down 35, I may be inclined to track right down 35. If it goes a little bit to the east of 35, I don't really want to chase east of 35. The terrain is worse. We won't be able to see as much. It's going to be dark in 2 hours, so we still have a good bit of daylight here. But I cannot angle the camera up anymore, guys. This is as far up as I can angle it here. But what's up, everybody who's tuning in here? We're just south of OKC, just south of Norman. What's up, Derek? Good to see you. Good to see you. No, that's not a tornado back there. There's no tornado back there. No tornado back there. Just lots of structure right now, guys. If you remember, I want to see that structure emoji. I believe the structure emoji, I just put one in there. That structure emoji is the same as the thumbnail, I think. So that was quite the storm back over there in quite the storm over there in New Mexico last year. Garrett and DL were on that storm in far northeastern, I cannot talk, northeastern New Mexico there last June, I believe June 5th, 6th, I can't remember the date. Maybe it was a little after that. I was in eastern Missouri chasing tornadoes, but I missed my tornado. It's hard to chase there in the Ozarks. You guys can see the roof right by the overlays. There's the Starlink and some of the other stuff on there. Yeah, I'm not confident in these storms. These are not the tornado kind of storms, and I'll tell y'all why these are not the tornado type of storms. And the reason is for tornadoes, you need moisture. We don't have enough moisture for tornadoes. So when you have drier air, your storm, the base of your storm is very high. When you have drier air, higher, the bigger the difference between your temperature and your dew point, the higher based your storm will be. So we have a very high base storm, and with those higher base storms, we get bigger storms. And bigger storms are not always good for tornadoes. Sometimes your storms are too big, they have too much outflow, too much rain, too much hail, and that's what we're seeing today. We have a big storm with a lot of outflow and a lot of hail. So if these storms formed in a different environment with better dew points, our tornado threat might be a little higher, but even then we don't have the adequate wind shear for tornadoes. Sometimes you don't need a ton of wind shear for tornadoes. Your storms can kind of make their own wind shear, but we don't have super great wind shear for tornadoes. So that is why the tornado threat may not be as high. Now, it's possible that as these storms move a little bit further south towards Ardmore or Purcell or Chicasha or Lawton, as these storms move down a little farther south, they could tap into a little bit better moisture and they could develop a very weak tornado threat. It's not going to be long-lived. It's not going to be strong. If you see any tornadoes today, it'll be weak and brief. This storm is starting to outpace me a bit to the east now. What's up, Aim here? How's it going? And Nathan, how's it going? How's it going, everybody? But yeah, just bad rain and hail and wind. I mean, rain, hail, wind, scary looking storms, lightning. The tornado threat is very minimal. That's why I don't think we have tornadoes in our title, because it's very minimal. Now, you can never fully rule a tornado out, almost ever, but very, very minimal threat here for tornadoes. So very minimal threat here for tornadoes. You guys can see some of that kind of alien spaceship looking structure there with those striations there on the right side of the screen there. Nice structure, guys. We love tornadoes when we see them, obviously in open fields. We love tornadoes, but we are storm chasers too, so we chase non-tornadic storms as well. I enjoy the beauty of every single storm, whether it's tornadic or non-tornadic. So let's hope this one can stay non-tornadic and not blow too many windows out or mess up too many roofs. So eventually here in a minute, I'm probably going to stop, and I need to get a better view of the structure here, and we may have to go west to that other storm by Chicasha. It almost looks like it might be the long-term player there, and if we get down towards Paul's Valley, we have a highway that will take us to that storm, so that's no problem getting on that. But we're just headed down to Supercell area. We could go to over to Lindsay. I want to stop up here in Supercell, and I want to get you guys an angle of the storm. A better angle of the storm. We're starting to get an angle of it now that we're just getting a good distance of it. But just because of the way the roof camera is, if I pan it over any, it's going to get too tilted. But I can do that right there. That's not very tilted. If I pan it over any more, it might be an eyesore of tilt. But we're going to go down to this exit here in Supercell and watch this thing, and we may have to go to the other storm. We may end up doing that. I'm not 100% sure quite yet. We will. But we just got a couple more miles until we get off onto this exit. But look at that freaky looking structure back there, guys. My goodness, that is scary looking here. Haven't seen a ton of lightning on it, to be honest. Haven't seen a ton of that lightning on it. Doesn't have that much, actually. These storms don't really have a lot of lightning in general, even the one to the west. One to the west has a big old hail spike on it. It looks like it's going to go just to the west of Chicasha, but you got to watch out at Chicasha, especially on the western fringes of Chicasha. If you're on 44 between Lawton and Chicasha, even if you're down by Wichita Falls, got to be careful there. Got to be careful there. Here's our structure, guys. Oh boy, not the road work. This road work is gonna really mess things up here if it's still up here. They had a ridiculous amount of road work up here by Supercell the last couple weeks. I do not know if it's still. I do not know if that road work is still there or not. So we'll see. But I'm going to try to get you guys a better angle of this in just a second here. I'm getting down to my highway, so if I have to, I'm ready to go to... getting down to my highway, so if I have to, I can go to the next storm. I'm 2 miles from my exit, but look at that beautiful structure there, guys. Hopefully I don't regret not going to the Lawton storm. I didn't want to go down to the Lawton storm. I think that Lawton storm had the highest tornado potential. That doesn't mean it had good tornado potential, just higher than some of the other storms. And it was too far away. I mean, it was like an hour. I still wouldn't be down on the Lawton storm yet. So I just wanted to get onto the storms right now. Just wanted to get onto these storms right now. But here, let me trying to get down here, guys. What is up, everybody? Yes, I'm flying solo today. I am flying solo today, guys. It's just me here in the car. Garrett is flying in tonight, so I'm gonna go pick him up in a couple hours when the stream's over later tonight. He's not getting in until late, but I'm gonna go pick Garrett up. But it is look how clear sunny it is in front of us with this anvil kind of getting a little bit of shade out here in front of us. But it is just Just me today, guys. I'm riding solo here. Let's not get too far out in front of the storm. Let's get a view. I just I wanted to get to my next highway. Yeah, that storm in Lawton's got the best tornado potential, so maybe I should have went down there, but I don't think any of the tornado potential's that high anyway. 439 for gas right here at the Shell. My goodness. 439. You gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. My goodness. 439 for gas in Oklahoma. That is just, that is wild, guys. That Oklahoma might be the cheapest state for gas in the country if you average everything out. If you average it all out, probably about the cheapest state for gas. But here, we're gonna get a better view of this in just a minute. Oh, that's a cell booster there in the way. There's that gas station right there that's very expensive. It may go to that other storm to the south and west. We'll see. And that Lawton storm, I mean, it's tough because it's just too far away. If I was in position a little earlier today, maybe I would have went down there, but I didn't leave until about 2 o'clock to get out here. So I didn't have the car with me, or else I might have targeted that storm in Tulsa too. There's a big storm that went through Tulsa, or that's going through Tulsa right now. It does have a tornado possible on that tag on that storm by Lawton. I don't know. We'll see. But let me spin around here and get you guys a view of this. Spin around here, get you all a view of this storm here. Better view of it. That is a beautiful shot right there. That is a beautiful shot right there. Wow, look at that. Just a little, not the best lighting there, but what a shot of that thing. Look at the striations on there. Beautiful shot of the striations next to the Supercell city limits sign. Here's our wide view. We got to let this thing get a little bit closer to us before we use this view too much, but there's our wide view. What a nice storm there, guys. What a nice storm there. We're gonna sit here and watch this for a minute. I'm gonna look at stuff and see where I may want to go. I do wish, if I could be on any storm right now, guys, I do wish I was on the Lawton one. But this storm's gonna be good. Did I miss a super chat? I don't think I did. This is not, my chat is not updating right now. Let me see if it updates here. Did Ben just pull a Reed Timmerline? I think I did, guys. You gotta be kidding me, 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 gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me, guys. Gotta be kidding me. Yes, I'm solo today, guys. Garrett is gone. Garrett is gone. No one's with me, Crystal. I'm solo today. Garrett's flying in tonight. Southwest Michigan, $5. Oh, boy, that's not good. $5 for gas. Not good. We also have we also have another storm, too, to the behind this storm that looks pretty severe. We got multiple storms. Let's just hope that one down there by Chattanooga, Oklahoma stays non-tornadic, because I bet that's going to have gorgeous structure on it. But you gotta be kidding me, guys. What a storm. Yeah, Streamlabs is correct. This is the StormRunner 2. And you can see it's equipped with a lot there. Collab with who? Who do you hope we collab with? Can't make it down to the Red River. It's going to take too long. Take 2 hours to get down there. It'll be dark by then. I'd rather just enjoy the storm up here while it's light. We could get over to that storm to the west of us near Chicasha. Maybe that's the one to be on. I got to see if there's any pictures of that. I want to see a picture of that storm by Chicasha to see if I want to get onto that one or not. Look at that beautiful structure, guys. My goodness. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get on that storm by Chicasha. I think that's the better storm, so I'm gonna head down towards Lindsay and Rush Springs. That is the better storm, guys, so stick with me for a little bit while we reposition. But the good thing is we don't have to leave this storm entirely. We'll still get to see it a little bit on our way down there. But it'll only take me about 20, maybe 30 minutes to get onto that other storm. I think that's the play here, guys. I do believe it is. What is making that glare on the screen? I have no idea what's making the glare there. Huh. That's weird. Maybe it's just, maybe if I turn this camera off here. Ain't this camera. That's odd. Huh. Oh well. But there's our storm right there with a little bit of glare on it. I have no idea what's might be the tag right here. There it is. Gotta bully Yui and let this thing go back the other way. The structure is gorgeous. I just think the other storm's gonna be better, but this is some nice structure here. Oh boy, don't need the screen going black. There's our storm structure here on this storm. We're gonna be seeing that for a while now. I saw a picture of that Chicasha storm, and I think that's the storm I want to be on. It took a little bit different of a. I'm getting pretty concerned. If you're in Chicasha, I'd go ahead and get the car in the. I'd go ahead and get the car under something, whether that's your garage, an awning, even if you have nowhere to put your car, find an awning at a bank, a church. If you're allowed to park there, find an awning somewhere in Chicasha and park that thing, because that hail is coming. That hail is coming. I don't know how big it's going to be, but at least 2 inches, maybe tennis ball size, potentially. So.
Turn onto Horse Avenue.
A church. And if you're allowed to park there, find something to park in, guys. If you can. Hey, if you're out of options, get the car under a tree. It ain't gonna, if there's baseballs, it ain't totally gonna stop the baseballs, but the tree will minimize the damage just a little bit.
Turn left onto 180th Street.
Tree will minimize that damage just a bit. Let's head west here and hope that we don't get cored by that storm as well. Now, is this stop sign for me? I can literally not tell if this is for me or not. But I'm just gonna. Oh yeah, it is. There's a weirdly angled sign there. All right, guys, here we go. We're not gonna go into the middle of nowhere. So hopefully we don't lose any service.
In about 10 miles, turn left onto May Avenue.
See if this storm is still behind us or not. Look at this Mamatis above us. Look at these kind of waves in the clouds. That's Mamatis, and that's an anvil from our secondary storm that we have. Here we go, guys. We're getting on to a different storm here to the southwest. We may get structure from this other storm as we head over there. But yeah, we're just to the south of Oklahoma City, just to the south of Norman, just to the west of Purcell here. And look at these dark skies. Look at these dark, turbulent skies here that are threatening Oklahoma. Oklahoma, you're under attack. You're under attack, Oklahoma. Almost 3 a.m., so you're headed to bed. Well, thank you so much, Tanith. Stay safe, you too. Appreciate it. Where are you at that it's 3 a.m.? You got to be somewhere over there in the Europe vicinity over there. Look at this Mamatis right above us. Wow, that is incredible looking Mamatis above us. I can even get you guys a view with this camera. Look at that Mamatis right there. You see right at the top of the screen. And this camera picks it up arguably a little bit better too, so. Alright, our storm is weakening, I think, too. Our storm that we're on is weakening. We have another one that's strengthening, guys, so we're gonna go for the strengthening storm. Just give me a few minutes to get over there. We'll be able to see some of the structure from pretty far away, so I'm not too worried about not seeing the structure. We'll be able to get the structure from a good 15 miles away. And the storm down by Lawton is tornado warned. So maybe I should have sacrificed the storms in the near time and gotten to the ones that were going to be tornado warned. But it doesn't look super threatening. It's radar indicated, but 2.5-inch hail is possible on that storm there. It is possible on that storm there. But here we go. We're approaching these storms. You can see the dark skies there to the right. See the dark skies there to the right. Welcome in, everybody. Smash that like button. Oh my gosh, I see my face in the chat there. Yeah, spam those Ben emojis. And Garrett's flying in. Spam a Garrett emoji with a plane. Garrett's coming in a few hours. Garrett, you know, it might be too. No, he's not going to be able to see these. I was thinking Garrett might be able to see the storms, but he's not flying. He's flying in, I think, a little later. But you know what? He might be able to see the tippy tops of some of these storms there when he's getting into Oklahoma City in about 4 hours, 5 hours. We got some structure just off to the right here, just off to my right. A little bit of structure there with a strong thunderstorm there to the north. That one's not as severe as some of these, but very, very strong. Lots of wind shear in the air today. These storms are spinning. These storms are spinning, guys. Lots of wind shear. There's not a ton of low-level shear to make them spin in the low levels for tornadoes, but there's a lot of mid-level shear to help those storms spin a little bit. Lots of low-level shear to help those storms spin. This is definitely the stronger storm now over here. So we're going to get on this storm near Chicasha. Definitely the stronger looking of the two storms. Or three. Actually, really, there's like 5 storms right now if you want to. 5 main storms. Right now, if you want to count them all the way from. There's another storm. There's storms all the way up by Tulsa. And there's one actually in between Oklahoma. So really, I'm losing count of how many storms. It's like 6 storms here. I mean, there's a lot. The one that went through Tulsa was mostly a hailer. I think it went on the northeast side of Tulsa. had some 2 to 2.5 inch size stones in there. That'll leave a mark. That'll make a little bit of a dent there. This storm southeast of Oklahoma City, it's weakened a little bit. It's only warned for 0.75 inch hail and 60 mile an hour winds. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's stronger than that. You'd think that hail, it'd be very tough for the hail to go from 2 inches to less than an inch, but maybe it did weaken that much over there. So that's fine with me. You can see the anvil from our Chicasha storm. You can see that anvil, that very sharp, tall anvil going across just over the road. You guys can see that anvil there. We're losing our storm to the north, so unless I can spin this all the way over, let's see if we can catch it. There it is. There's some of our structure over there. You can see that those striations are usually not good for tornadoes. So you can see that kind of, that striated, very creepy, smooth, laminar look. That's not good for the tornado risk. So that means you're mostly going to get the hail threat there. But this is the view we have right now of these things. What's up? What's up, Julie? How's it going? Zesty Zomp, humidity is a key factor. It can be. It can be. Tennis balls reported on this storm. Appreciate the update there. You're going to that one, and who is headed? Vince is headed to mine? Huh. I think that this is, I saw a picture of what the storm to my west looked, and I thought that it was the better looking cell. Garrett also texted me and he said he agrees it's the better looking cell. So that's the one we're gonna go for now. Looks like Connor was maybe sampling the hail over there. I haven't been able to get him on. Anybody on here, Connor? Connor was on the radio earlier. I was trying to get a hold of him again because I wanted to see what the storm looked like. But if he's not on there, then oh well. He hasn't been on. He was on there earlier. It looks like he's been AFK there from the radio. So he's in Chicasha. How do you say it, guys? Is it Chicasha? What? Let me know in the chat. Is it Chicasha or Chicasha? Chicasha or Chicasha? I gotta know. I gotta know what to call it. Also, I want to show you guys something really cool in front of me too. Look at this. In just a second, I'll pan it over there. I just want to know Chicasha or Chicasha.
At the next stop sign, turn left.
That Chicasha storm is wrapping up a little. Chicasha. I don't know what to call it, guys. It looks like it was wrapping up just a little bit. Okay, let me see if I actually want to go left here or not. I don't have anyone behind me, so I may be able to sit for just a minute. No, I want to keep going east, I think. Yeah.
Starting route to Alex.
Alright, man, I turned this down earlier. There was some, like, crazy, loud, just destructive air noise that came from this walkie, and so I just muted it.
Oh my gosh, like on your end or my end?
I don't know if it was you or somebody else got on the walkie, or if it's just a glitch, but it was like ear piercing. It was rough. We were in the hail core, and my ears were hurting after hearing it while in the hail core.
Corey and Redman hopped on here for a minute. They made a couple weird noises. I don't know if it wasn't anything like crazy like that, but yeah, they were making some sounds in here. I'm headed over to that. I'm almost on that Chicasha storm. Had some really nice structure near Purcell and Norman, but I think that storm to the west is better looking. I saw you're in the core. Does it have anything?
We are out ahead of it now, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness.
That's why I'm coming over there. The storm to the east was pretty nice looking, so I figured that if the storm to the east was nice looking and it was the worst looking storm, then the one to the west would be incredible. So
yeah, this thing is beautiful.
guys, look at this tiny little cloud. Even this tiny little cloud right here is trying to have a little inflow tail and become a supercell. I figured that one near Latin would have the better tornado potential, or west of Latin. I just didn't head over there because I felt like I was in a bad position. I don't think I'd be getting down there and eat for another 15 minutes anyway. So maybe this one can have some low end potential if it gets into more backed winds and hits the moisture.
It might. It's getting that the big snowstorm is forming on the western side of it, so it's probably going to get messy, but it might allow it to do some tornado-y stuff.
I didn't have a good route here to get to this Chicasha storm. Chicasha, okay. Chicasha. Connor's on it. He says it looks good. So our storm earlier looked good. We'll see if this storm looks better. Guys, I want to know in the chat, Chicasha. Okay, is it Chicasha? Chicasha. Okay, I'm seeing Cha and Shay, but I'm seeing a few more Shays. Guys, let me know. Do you think that this storm over here is going to look better than the storm that we're on? We're kind of going to be able to start to see it in just a few minutes. Like I said, I mean, we're going to be able to see the structure from 15, 20 miles away. I mean, we're not going to have to get right up next to it to be able to see it. So we're going to get out ahead of it a little bit, and we'll still easily be able to see that structure there. Probably going to get towards Rush Springs, if I had to guess. That's where we want to be.
Starting route to
For
Rush
some
Springs.
reason, it takes a ridiculously long
At the next
time to get
stop
down there.
sign, turn
But
right.
we'll be on. I mean, we'll have a view of this thing before it even gets down to Rush Springs. So.
At the stop sign, turn right onto State Highway 76.
Gotta go right. Hopefully we can avoid any of the hail core. I don't want to get into the hail core yet.
In 1.3 miles, turn left.
Oh, here's some of our
Street.
structure over here, and gosh, this camera's all there. We go. We got it fixed. There's some nice structure right there, Jet. Very weak structure compared to what we're probably going to see in a minute. That storm has 2.75-inch
In about
hail.
1 mile, turn left onto 190th Street.
And radar indicated there. Look at these striations here on the storm. For some reason, it takes us 40 minutes to get down to Rush Springs. Rush Springs is somewhere that feels like it's not very far away, but I guess given the road network out here, it's not a great. As long as we stay on pavement, we can go at a pretty good
Go
rate.
past the street, then turn left.
Why we
Turn left onto
no shot we don't stay on pavement. It's mostly pavement around here, so as long as we stay on that pavement, we should be good to try to get onto it pretty quick.
3.7
Some great
miles,
lightning
turn
here.
left onto State. Severe thunderstorm warning affected area ahead. Please proceed
Yeah,
with
this
caution.
one is just awesome.
In about 6 miles, turn left onto County Street 2940.
Yeah, I wish I could have got onto it earlier. It's just getting from like Purcell over to that storm is just terrible routes to do it. And I wasn't in a position near 44. But I should have the view in 15 minutes here, if not sooner. You can already see the base of it. I can already see the base of it, guys.
Good news is it's just diving like almost due south, and there's just a perfect south highway.
Well, that's good news. It's diving south. That's very interesting. That's not too big of a surprise. Some models hinted at that happening. Well, that's pretty monstrous, guys. I wish I was down there a bit earlier. But we can actually see the front edge of it here in the distance. Starting to get a view of it. We're going to be getting a good view of it here in just... Honestly, we'll probably have a good view of it in literally 15 minutes. We're only 15 miles from the base. We're 15 miles from the base, and we just got to go a little east here and then turn a little bit south here, guys. But we're going to have an incredible view in a minute. Speaking of Shay, how about that thunder? Oh, yeah, Chicasha! How about Shay Gilgeous-Alexander, the flopper himself? I don't know, guys. He likes to flop a lot. I respect getting to the line, so I respect him trying to get to the free throw line. He does, let's be honest, I like Shay. He's a great player. He does flop. He's kind of like LeBron. I know LeBron and the Lakers were complaining about the refs, but let's be real here. I mean, the refs are a lot of times pretty biased towards LeBron anyway. Look at that lightning. Boom! Getting some lightning on this thing. Crazy bolts. Yeah, I'm just north of Alex here in the forward flank, and there's some crazy bolts happening.
Yes, there are. We're going to investigate the hail core now.
Well, keep me updated. Let me know how big the stones are. We should avoid the hail core from our location. Gotta love a good northwesterly flow supercell here. We got a lot of trees here, so I'm just gonna switch to, we can't see much anyway, I'm just gonna switch to this view. Maybe we'll get some nice lightning bolts here. There's one right there. I don't know if the stream caught it or not, but we are wow, another lightning bolt. We are rapidly approaching a monster. This is a monster storm. Chucking out baseballs here. Baseballs, guys, and chucking out cloud to ground lightning left and right. Boom, boom, boom. Just lightning everywhere. I love chasing a good Oklahoma ripper here. Not a ripper for tornadoes, at least doesn't look like it. More of a ripper for hail. There is a small tornado threat on this storm. We cannot rule it out. We cannot rule it out. You can see the scud there on the left side of the screen, left middle. You can see that scud starting to form. We're going to have to drive through some of this jungle here to get into all of this. But what a storm. What a storm. We turn south in a mile and a half. Get down to Alex. And then we can go south of Alex. We should have a good road to get, or some decent roads to get south of Alex. Hopefully, it looks like I'm maintaining service here, which is what matters. Of course, we have that Starlink. Should be able to see some lightning bolts here, guys, when they come out. It's a little tough in the daytime with the lighting to sometimes see them as you would at night, but we should be able to catch some bolts here. Should, no problem, be able to catch some of these bolts.
At the next stop sign, turn left.
Hope everybody's as hyped to be on the storm as I am. And if you live in Chicasha, let me know if you got any massive hail. You probably did. And if you're driving on 44, if you're going south towards Chicasha, and you're near that area, just slow your roll a little bit. Let these storms are moving pretty quick. Let them pass. You also got storms going down to Wichita Falls. Let them pass. They're pretty nasty storms here.
In about 5.5 miles, turn right onto State Highway 19.
All right, guys, I might lose my view a little bit of some of these storms. I'll try to switch your angle a little bit for these. Maybe you can even my camera here is a little bit wobbly. Look at that. It's wobbling around here. Oh my goodness. But you gotta be kidding me. The classic, I love doing the classic Reed Timmer, guys. Reed Timmer, the greatest of all time. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. That's the Reed Timmer, as you all know. One of the pioneers of chasing, especially modern chasing, is Mr. Timmer. Ethan and I, after the chase in Mississippi, we did run into Mr. Timmer the other night at, Whataburger in Jackson, Mississippi, or just to the south of Jackson, and it was the first time in a while I have not seen Reed with a crowd of people following him. Usually Reed's got a crowd of people, a line of cars. You know, you go to a Culver's after a chase in the middle of Iowa, and there's like 40 people in the Culver's. Hey, Reed, can I get your autograph? Reed, can I get a picture? You know, and we went to this Whataburger, saw Reed, local weatherman, and Will there, and literally no people. It was just us and Reed eating some dinner, so that was nice. That was nice. Oh, this is all, I think my focus is all messed up again on this camera. This camera has been giving me issues the last couple of weeks. It never would give me issues before, but we're starting to get ahead of this storm, guys. I can see the structure. You guys are going to be able to see the structure in just a minute. Please, just hang tight just a few minutes here for the structure. We're going to get a view of it soon. This lightning storm is kind of taken over here. Let me see if I can get the focus back. It looks like the focus came back on this camera. He's turning right there, so we will mosey our way around him. You guys can start to see this structure right here as we come out of this road, come out of some of the terrain. We're in the forward flank of the storm, so we're getting rain from this storm right here. I can see the structure. It looks like a monster here. Hopefully the storm behind it doesn't mess it up too bad. Our storm down by Lawton and north of Burke Burnett is weakening. It looks like it's trying to die, actually. So I'm kind of glad I didn't get onto that storm. It probably looks, that storm down there by Burke Burnett and Lawton probably looks gorgeous, but it's dying. Boomer! Oh my gosh. Yeah, Mr. Timmer. Mr. Timmer. So if you guys are just tuning in, we're approaching this storm rapidly. I appreciate you guys sticking with me here. Let me know, where are you guys tuned in from tonight? And let me know if you're getting any of the severe weather in Oklahoma tonight. Let me know. I'm not going to lie. I really wasn't paying attention to the threat in Oklahoma today until today and yesterday afternoon. And I just happened to live in southwest Missouri. So very close. So if I wasn't close out here, I may have not targeted. But since we're close, live over here, it was worth targeting, and it looks like it's going to be worth it, guys. But let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Derek said horns up. Derek, horns up. That means the North Dakota State bison, right? Not the Colorado bison, right? I believe so. That means North Dakota State. I'm thinking North Dakota State, incredible football team. incredible football team. And they are making the jump to FBS Division I. So congratulations to North Dakota. Get put on the map there by North Dakota State.
At the next stop sign, turn right.
Here's a little town here. I believe this is Alex, Oklahoma. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been here to Alex. Town of Alex, Oklahoma. Small little town with a little bit of a speed trap. I gotta be real. A little bit of a speed trap. Speed limit goes drastically down to 25 without any warning. It wouldn't shock me if this storm got tornado warned, but it's probably just outside of the threshold to get tornado warned. We'll see. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. It might be just outside of that threshold
Turn right onto State Highway
to get
19.
warned, but... Oh, we're about to get a view of this storm here. About to get a view of this sucker right here. Here we go, guys.
Mile, turn left onto County
We're
Road
gonna try to
14.
get out in front of it now. We're gonna have to get out in front of it a little bit more, and we might lose our view for just a minute, but we'll get it back very quickly. Here, let me angle you guys over towards the storm.
Turn left onto County Road 14.
Oh, now I gotta turn left. Whoa, what a bolt. I'm working hard to get onto the storm, chat. Bear with me. We're getting on there. You guys can see it now. Look at that bolt. Oh, oh my gosh, the structure on this thing is just incredible, guys. Oh, Oklahoma bump.
At the next
Incredible
stop sign,
structure
turn
on this
left.
storm now. Look at these bolts. Bolt action, bolt action. Not bolt action sniper, but we got bolt action here in front of the storm. Right here, chat. Here we are. Here we are. We're gonna have to dive south of it just a little bit, but we will get back on it. Robert, thank you for the $5 super chat. Good to see everybody again. Just popping in for a bit. Hope everybody is well. Looking forward to seeing some action later. Well, we have some action right here, Rob. We're getting into that action right now. We got action here on this cell.
Turn right onto County Road 1490.
We got action right here on the cell, Rob. Thank you for the super chat. What's up, Supercell in here? Just so Supercell knows, we have a Supercell here. We got our Supercell and we got our Supercell. My goodness, this thing is gorgeous. Wow. Look at that storm. So, no more waiting for the action, Rob. We have it right here. Those stops, that stop sign back there, a little tough to see. One of those stop signs that's about 2 feet off of the road, and not one of the tall ones, kind of hiding in the grass. Stop sign there that's hiding in the grass. Hiding in the grass there. We're close to some hail. Hopefully we can avoid it here, but we're close to some hail. We might go south here in just a little bit. But we had incredible structure right here in front of us. This is your classic Oklahoma structure here, guys. Let me see what route I want to take. I don't have anyone behind me. Let me sit here for a minute, enjoy the storm, see what route I want to take, guys. My service is struggling a little bit. I might stay south of it. But I don't have any cars coming here. Let me get my route and check. Yeah, we'll venture here just a bit. As long as we can stay on these paved roads here. Well, not paved road here. Now we gotta go all the way to... Oh, that's gonna... Guys, if I take my other route, I'm honestly gonna get smoked by like 3-inch hail. So it's probably not worth it here right now, but we will adjust. This might be a little crooked, but we're gonna give it a. This is gonna be a little crooked, but we're gonna give it a whirl here. If it's too crooked, I'll just. Yeah, it's pretty crooked, guys. The top, but there's our. You can see our structure there. About to change it because we have too many trees anyway. But it's a little crooked. But there's our structure there. I'll spin it back behind me. There's a beautiful, beautiful Starlink right there. I'm not going very far to the south. I'm just going to go a little bit to the south here. I just need to make sure that I stay out of the hail, and that I just need to make sure, one, I stay out of the hail, because it ain't worth blowing. We'll blow the windshield out tomorrow maybe. And two, I don't want to get under the updraft and then lose my Starlink, because I don't have good service right here. I don't want to lose the Starlink there, so I'm gonna play it safe and go south, stay out ahead of it. Realistically, in just a few minutes, we can honestly take our east route and turn out in front of it. Or once we get a little bit farther south here, we'll probably just be able to go to the back camera. But we're on these paved. These roads are kind of paved, kind of gravel, they're a mix between gravel and pavement. I don't mind them too much. They're not too bad. They're not too bad, guys. A little bit loud, though. A little bit loud. Of course. A little bit loud, guys. Bumpy, 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 bumpy. Alright, I'll go a little bit this way. I'm going to take them next south here. Wow. Wow, guys, I got to get it. Oh my gosh, I got to stop and get a picture of this one. My goodness. What a storm. Wow. Wow. What a storm. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. We get out of these trees. Beautiful, guys. Wow. Oh my gosh. I got to know what this is going to look like at golden hour here as we get towards sunset in about an hour. It is going to look incredible. Impeccable, I might add. Impeccable. Wow, wow, wow. If I get on the top of the hill with a good view, I want to snap a pic of this storm. This is beautiful, guys. But we're in these trees here, kind of hit and miss. What a lovely shot that we have here, guys. What a lovely shot. There's got to be some people with their cameras out here on this getting some great shots. Here's it from the longer view, the wide angle camera right here. We're getting incredible bolts here too, so want some structure with the bolts. This is the spot. Our LCLs are starting to lower. Oh my gosh, I gotta get 5 more miles to the south. This is an incredible shot right here, but I think if I get, man, I gotta get 5 more miles to the south. I think it's gonna be even cooler. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'm gonna sit here maybe I gotta sit up here until the hail comes in. This is incredible. What a view.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left onto Sixth.
Alright, I'm gonna get a shot of it right here. Oh my gosh. What a storm. Holy smokes. Close thunder. Oklahoma, you've done it again. You've done it again, Oklahoma. Wow. You've done it again. You've done it again. You've done it again. Classic Supercell south of Chicasha, Oklahoma. Chicasha, my bad, chat. Oh my gosh, classic. Guys, this is incredible. I got to get 5 miles south of this, one, because it's gonna look better if I go 5 miles south, and two, I don't really want to lose a windshield, because let's be realistic here. We're not, if there's a tornado in there, it could be rain wrapped,
Stop sign. Turn
or at least partially rain wrapped, and two, there's not a tornado in there, so we're just going to go for structure right now. If it looks like it's really starting to get a tornado look, we can change our view of it.
Turn left onto CS 28.
But I'm gonna get out ahead of this and probably try to do a time lapse. Probably should have already been running a time lapse here, but try to run a time lapse. All right, bear with me for just a minute, guys. Oh man, bear with me for just a minute. Let's quickly get out ahead of this. You can still see the edge of it. Oh, and the back camera almost can see it. Won't go too far over because it's gonna get too tilted, but there's our look of it right now. If we can see it through there's a lot of trees on this road, so if we can see it through the trees, it's over there. Is that Vince? Is that Vince? That is Vince right there. Vince, gotta be careful, man. This thing is chucking out some bolts here. This thing is chucking out bolts. Guys, let me just get a few more miles to the south. I get an even better view of this storm, and I can probably get a time lapse this thing. Let me just get a few more miles to the south. We're gonna have an epic time lapse to post later onto the probably onto the social medias later.
At the next stop sign, turn
I've been
right.
trying to look at chat when I can, guys. It's tough, but trying to look at chat here when I can. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, everybody. See you later, Jay. Appreciate it. You're good, Justin. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Yeah, Stu, you're welcome to take a picture. You're welcome to take a picture of the. You can take a screenshot and you could post it. Just make sure to tag myself and tag StormRunner Media as well. But you're welcome to share a picture if you really want. Oh my gosh! Wow! Look at that structure, guys. Man, this thing is wicked. Oh my goodness, this thing is wicked, guys. What a wicked storm. I want to see what this looks like I said, out in front of it. But man, this is just a wicked storm. We're out to the east of it. We're out to the east of it right now. You can see we're in the wide angle camera here, and we have a pretty good view of it. I'm just gonna sit here for a minute until the hail comes, probably. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, this is awesome. What a storm. What a storm. I wasn't quite expecting this today. I was expecting a good storm. Guys, what a shot. What a shot. Sit here just for a minute, guys. Oh, where'd that iPad go? Can't lose that. Just the structure on this bad boy is wild. We're close enough to it. We got to use this wide angle. All right, guys, here's my plan. I'm going to go a little bit farther south. This storm is now close enough to me. I can, I'm going to get out ahead of it. This isn't moving as quick as it was, so we're just going to sit out ahead of it. I think I can turn to our backup camera right here. Oh my goodness, what a shot. What a shot. What a monster. What a monster. It just looks incredible there on the camera.
There's that really big waves on the coast here. Go throw a line out.
What are they talking? Are they at the beach? What are they talking about, chat?
Here we go.
Oh my goodness, we got to get south of this storm here quick. We got to get, this is incredible. This is going to be incredible. Here, right behind us. Look at that tail cloud there in the middle of the screen coming off the ground. Wow. Let's get out ahead of this in a hurry. Hopefully we don't get struck by lightning. I know Rigsby unfortunately got a strike. His car got struck the other day.
Man, I wish that lady would come back and ask if I had enough shrimp or not.
Yeah, Redman and Corey on the radio talking about shrimp in the beach. There, Connor was on the radio at one point. I don't know what happened to Connor. He's AFK. We might just go to tack 1, maybe. Connor, you want to go over to tack 1? I don't know if you're still over here.
Yeah.
No, I love you, Red. Man, I love you, Corey. Yeah, this thing is pretty wicked here. It's got some crazy striations and a ground-scraping beaver's tail.
About to say, yeah, even from my vantage point, I'm not even in the best viewing spot. I don't think this thing's freaking sick.
Yeah, I was due east of it, and I bailed. Now I'm gonna see what it looks like south of it. Didn't want to get into the tennis balls on this guy right now, but it's pretty wicked. Let's hope it stays together with that storm on its flank, but it looks like it's not affecting it too much.
Yeah, we tried to find the tennis balls. We saw 1 or 2 rolling, mounted in the field next to us. None of them hit the car, though. A lot of golf balls.
You heard it from Connor, not much baseballs in there, lots of golf balls. Interesting. They said there's a few baseballs there. Let me straighten this out a little bit. Oh, right as I make a turn and get you guys a worse view, my bad, chat. But now I go to this view. That's good. All right, let me get a little bit south, guys. Eventually we'll turn around, we'll spin around, and we'll just watch it come in, but man, what a shot. road here. My goodness. Best structure I've probably seen this year. Best structure I've seen this year so far, chat. Which way do we go? Let's go. I gotta figure out what way this storm is rolling here. Let's just go, where my roads are at here. Let's just go down. Let's go left quick. I'm gonna spin back eventually right. Let's go left real quick here. Oh, this thing is gorgeous. Guys, I cannot wait until I get to where I'm wanting to go and I can just show you guys what this thing looks like in its full beauty here. My road network down here is a little iffy. Bear with me. I kind of got to do some zigzags. Kind of got to go through some trees. I don't have a main highway. I don't have a main highway right here. Here we are stuck in the forest. Look at this. Look at this Oklahoma view. And this is west of 40, or this is not west of 44. This is west of 35 too. And we got all these trees here. Look at that. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, guys. I get to a spot and just sit in a minute. Kidding me? Is that the correct route? Maybe down here with Lucy's trees, guys. I just want to sit for a minute. As long as I have service and I lose the trees. That's a pretty good spot right there. I think I got a better spot over here somewhere.
Starting with 4,341
no
to
sense right there.
4,399 CS 2,875.
Oh my
Head
goodness.
south on North 2870 Road.
Yeah, this is the
Then
kind of
take
storm.
first left onto County Road.
The way that this storm is trending, you got to be ahead of it a little
The
bit.
destination is on your left.
You got to be ahead of this just a little bit. Let's see if I can just pull up
I wonder
here.
if that far west one, Tail End Charlie by Apache, actually has a little tornado potential.
Yeah, this sucker doesn't have much tornado potential, guys, if anything at all, but it's incredible. That's for sure. Oh man, what a shot here. Yeah, just taking a look at this one, it does not have much tornado potential, but man, is this structure insane, especially the mid-level structure. If this could get another layer on it, another layer of scud, it'd be awesome. Wow, guys. This storm's starting to get engulfed. I do wonder if the one near Apache has some torp potential. I do like the way it's trying to develop a little bit of a hook over by Apache.
Yeah, keep it an eye on it. Like I said, I'm not really sure if anything has enough to tornado today, but it seems like it's in a semi-favorable position.
I think if anything did, it'd be that one. This one's kind of getting eaten up a little bit. definitely started moving a lot slower, I feel like. What is that noise? Oh, these dogs are barking at me. These dogs behind me are barking at me. Wow, guys, this thing is... I almost got to even be farther out in front of it. Wind picking up here. I don't have a lot of service. I'm trying to load chat here. But welcome in, everybody. Beautiful storm, yes. Sunsets should be awesome. Someone say beaver. Yes, a beaver's tail. Yes, a beaver's tail, guys. Majestic supercell. Yeah, if the low-level shear was higher, this would 100% have a big tornado. You are absolutely correct on that one. Low-level shear, not quite high enough, but still an incredible storm, guys. Tornado comes soon. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. There's a small chance, at least, of a tornado. Yeah, tornadoes are awesome, but these storms are just as awesome, if not better. I do wonder if Connor's right about that storm near Apache. Yeah, I like the way that storm near Apache looks. At the very least, you know, there's nothing to the west of it, so it's probably going to have some incredible structure at sunset. If you look at the OKC radar, it does have maybe some convergence up in the mid-levels.
Yeah, but that's a weird thing. We're going to head for it just because I think we'll want to be kind of west for sunset anyway. Since there's nothing behind these, probably be some pretty good structure.
I can't wait to see if there's any crazy mamadas back flank of the storms.
Never know. Definitely could be.
I was debating coming out today, and then about 1 o'clock I just said, you know what, man, it's May and probably gonna see some good supercell structure, so I'll do it. And I'm glad I came out. So I think, yeah, that's probably my plan too. I'm gonna start heading west.
Yep, it's May. Good chase. I mean, it's a local chase for me, so I mean, I figured I knew I was at least gonna see it was coming our way, but I mean, I didn't know I was gonna stream or anything. But it's turned out to be, as most low expectation days are, it's turned out to be pretty fun chase.
Yes, and also there's that conditional risk tomorrow too, and so I wanted to come down here anyway because I figured I'd probably be driving this way tomorrow, so it made sense. And yeah, Oklahoma, you know, on the days where you expect, sometimes it doesn't do anything, and then these days it seems to put out great structure.
Yeah, tomorrow's interesting. If you can get some moisture just in time, it's an interesting day.
Yeah, because that wind shear is about, at least the low-level shear is probably twice as good as anything today. Great photographs there, and so you're gonna get some pretty wild structure tomorrow, whether you get tornadoes or not. And I like the thermos. I think the thermos are good too. So I got to look into it a little bit more. But I was wondering if the storms today would affect how the moisture returned tomorrow, or if it didn't matter much. But I gotta look into it a little bit more after the chase. Garrett's flying in a few hours, so I'm sure he's happy to see that tomorrow's trending up a bit.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, these 2 days are going to turn out probably to be two nice little chases before the cold front finally comes through.
gosh, look at this road, guys. Look at this road. Oh, look at the road. Pretty wild.
Hey, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt earlier, guys. We just hopped in and heading back to the hotel, but wishing you guys a good chase up there the rest of the evening. I'll be listening in on handheld.
Thanks, right back.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head down to my road to go west. So I'm gonna head to my road to go west, and we'll see if we end up going west or not. There's our storm behind us. We may go west because if we're just looking for a crazy like sunset supercell, that honestly could be our best opportunity for that. And it's got some rotation in the mid levels. It doesn't have much in the low levels. It's got some rotation there in the mid levels. This storm has some rotation, but it's lost a little bit of it. I'm not gonna lie. This is still an incredibly strong, big time storm, but it lost a little of its mid-level rotation. Yeah, that storm over there is starting to rotate more. We got to get west over there towards just to the east a lot, and we got to get over there. So we're gonna go over there, but in the meantime, guys, we're gonna have a view of this storm. So we're gonna have a pretty solid view of this storm right here behind me. I know the camera can be a little bit glary with the sun setting. There you go. Very courteous to get out of my way. Thank you, sir. That is how you do it. You park on the side. That's how you do it. You park on the side of the road and you don't get people's way on the road. That is exactly how you chase. Right there. So I gotta figure out my route over there. So I think this should be my route. It might take me a minute, but I should get there by sunset. Chads. I just gotta make sure this storm isn't gonna pummel me with hail on my way over. Guys, you know I don't like the hail. I don't like the hail. People, we're good on the hail, I think. I gotta get off these paved, I mean, these roads are not paved. I gotta get off of these roads here. These roads are terrible. Okay, I got my target in, I got my target in that I want. Let's see here. Where's Bethel at? South of Sterling. That's where I want to go. South of Sterling. That's perfect. Okay. I should have a very good view of the next storm in 20 minutes. And as we're getting to our next storm, like, we're gonna have a view of this storm as well, so stay tuned in here, guys. This storm's great. Gotta go to the other one because it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be even cooler. I think it's gonna be even cooler, which is saying a lot. This is a cool storm, so. Why is it so dusty? My goodness. Look how dusty it is in front of me. It's hard to see. It's hard to tell. These cameras don't show the dust. My goodness, it's so dusty. You guys can see that storm right behind me. I wish I could tilt up the camera just a little bit more, but I think this is all I can tilt her. I don't get tilted up anymore, so this is it for me. Can't tilt it up any higher. Oh my gosh, it's so dusty right here. I can't even see. What the heck happened? Why is this so dusty? Is there someone in front of me making all this dust? It's not very windy, guys. It's not very windy right here. I just want to get onto a different road here. But I might be on this paved road for about 7 more miles. Or this gravel road. I wish this road was paved. Someone's got to be in front of me making all this dust. But I cannot go super fast here. Yeah, there's got to be a car up here making all this dust here. I'm making a lot of it too. Very dry. It looks like they haven't got rain in a few days. At least it's been a wet season. So wow, look at this storm. Look at this storm. Look at this storm. Oh my goodness. This storm is weakening and the other one is strengthening, so we got to get over there. But so there's got to be a car in front of me. I have yet to see him. So that is a very annoying though to drive through this here. But there's got to be a car in front of me, guys. Can't check chat right now. Can't check chat right now. Got to focus on driving through the. Oh my goodness! I can't even see 10 feet in front of me. Can't even see 10 feet in front of me here. I guess I gotta look at my camera because it does not pick up on this dust. But see all this stuff. Look at all this dust, guys. I can hardly see in front of me. So much dust. Wow. See, you can't even see the structure on this camera because it picks up the dust so well. This one doesn't pick it up as much. I gotta find a different road or something. This is ridiculous. Oh, that car just turned. Okay. The car just turned. Alright, we're gonna drive into this storm. I think we're gonna drive into this sucker, so let's approach it here. Let's hope the hail isn't too abnormally big here. All of a sudden getting some mergers over there by a western storm. Gotta wonder what it's gonna do. I'm only about 25 minutes away from my pin that I pinned here to get onto the I mean, the tornado potential is not 100%, but what is up, everybody? It's hard for me to read the, it's hard for me to read some of the chat. I'm losing service. We're gonna try here. Some service there. Let's see if I can grab it back. Come on, service. Come back on me. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. Deer! Deer! Alright. Just a couple of them. Not too bad. Just a couple deer, not too bad, guys. Hopefully we still have service, guys. Are we good? Yeah, how's everyone's Friday going? Does anybody have plans for the weekend here? Anybody got plans for the weekend? We might be in and out of service for a minute, guys. I'm doing my best to get out of this zone, but we might be in and out for a minute. We're about to get onto a highway, so you'd think when we get onto this highway up here, we have service. You'd think we'd have service here when we get up to this highway. This main highway that goes to Rush Springs and Duncan. You'd think we'd get it back. So, our Starlink could be struggling a little bit because the storm tops are very tall and they're right on top of us, getting pushed to the southeast and south. I saw a couple deer, made sure not to hit the deer. Garrett's gonna be happy about that one not hitting the deer. Our storm went very outflow dominant, so let's see if this other one is more inflow dominant. You guys can see the storm. We're driving into the storm, actually. It's right here. Driving into the storm right here. The hail should not be too. I think the hail shrunk a lot. It's still got big hail in there, but it is not. I don't think it has tennis balls anymore. I think that hail has shrunk quite a bit. Hail has shrunk quite a bit there, chat. Ominous skies, ominous skies. Probably not tornado skies. We've got a lot of outflow, but very ominous looking skies here. Holy turn. Oh my gosh. What a sharp turn. What a what a weird route to take in a sharp turn. No trains, no trains. All right. Here we go. Cannot see a thing here. It's very dark in front of this storm. Look at our color right now, guys. It is very dark here in front of the storm. There we go. There's some light back. Very cold outflow. I feel very cold outflow here. Very cold outflow. Here's our main highway. We can start moving a little bit quicker now, chat. Start moving a little bit quicker here.
In 4 miles.
Moving a little bit quicker now, guys. And now that we're on these pavement. Paved road! Paved road! I wish we had a paved road emoji and a dirt road emoji. That's a good idea, actually. I gotta consult Garrett. I gotta consult G Money on that one. All right, DL's looks like or not DL. Garrett is getting on the plane, so if I have any stream issues, I'm gonna have to call Dwayne up. He's gonna have to help me out. Yeah, our storms to the west, I think, are definitely gonna be the better storms. Definitely getting a lot of mergers there. Storms to the west still probably might be the better options, but it's a pretty cool structure still on this whole line, I think.
Yeah, I'm just north of the whole front boundary. The whole thing is just like this shelf cloud looking thing, and I can see behind. So I bet out in front of it, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm just to the north of Marlow, and I'm just gonna get on that highway that goes east to west from Lawton to Marlow and get out ahead of it and see what it looks like. Oh my gosh, guys, we're about to have a really nice view behind us here. About to have some beautiful structure here, guys.
In 1 mile, turn right.
Everybody sees the storm chasers come to town. Returning viewer, let's go, guys. Yeah, let us know in the poll. Are you a returning viewer or are you new here? If you're new here, I really appreciate your viewership. Make sure to like that stream and subscribe to the channel. We are out here grinding all year long on these tornado setups. We are grinding all year long on these tornado setups. Wild structure, yeah. Notch and a little bit of velocity. That is going on there, Jared. It is going on. Notch with a little bit of velocity. We're getting out ahead of this here. We're coming in the I think we're coming in the Marlow, Oklahoma. We're good on gas. We got another 200 miles on gas. We are good on gas there. And the structure. Yeah, if this gets another layer, it's going to be quite incredible. I got to turn right here, apparently. Here. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Yeah, earlier the mid-level structure was just incredible, so I'm wondering if as these LCLs drop, if we get another layer added onto that with Scud, it could look pretty wild. Gonna head southeast a lot, and I think on some of these highways. Here's our storm again. Look, we gained some ground on it. Now it's trying to overtake us again. Now it's trying to overtake us again. These storms are kind of headed veering in the in a little bit with the way things are developing now. Yeah, thank you so much, Fruity. I know Garrett's not out here, but I'm glad he trusts me enough to let me rip the stream today. Glad he trusts me enough here to let the stream go today. Here we're trying to get back out ahead of these storms, and we have some nice looking structure right now, but I promise y'all, when we get out ahead of these storms in about 5, 10, 15 minutes, this is gonna look incredible. We had some wild views there earlier. Some wild views out ahead of these things. I imagine as the sun sets in the next 20 or 30 minutes, I imagine our views are gonna get even crazier here. We're about to get hit by this rain core. We gotta try to outrun this guy here. Outrun the rain core. As the view behind me, you can see that kind of backward C-shaped whale's mouth overtaking me right now. We're trying to get out ahead of this. My turn is in about my turn is in about 1/3 of a mile here, so I'm going to turn to the south, and we're going to jump back ahead of this storm actually here in just a second. Thank goodness for these, oh, there's a stop sign's got bullet holes in it. Thank goodness for these paved roads out here that are somewhat frequent. My lighting right here is very poor, guys. Let me get out into the sun a little bit more ahead of the storm. I think we're gonna get some better lighting here. Thankfully, my speed limits are pretty quick. Even on these side paved roads, they're still about 60 miles an hour. Our highest tornado potential is going to be just to the east of Lawton. There's too many storms, so I don't think we have much tornado potential, but we have a lot of very good structure potential, very good supercell structure potential today. These are explosive supercells here in Oklahoma. But welcome in, everybody. Make sure to smash that like button. We are almost to 1,000 likes, and that stop sign is very hard to see. Okay. Wow, look at that stop sign, only a few feet high, and it's dark. Very hard to see that stop sign, but that is why you keep your eyes peeled here. Almost to 1,000 likes. Guys, smash that like button. Look at those StormRunner emojis in there. Garrett is out today, guys. I am in. Garrett is out. Garrett is flying in. He just landed in Denver. Here I am. Ben here, Ben Williams here. Garrett is out today. He's flying in a few hours. I'm going to go pick him up when the chase is done. I'm going to go pick him up when the chase is done. Right, here we are blasting out ahead of these storms, trying to get to the highway. Trying to get to the highway here. Let's see if we have any good view behind us. Not much going on behind us, guys. Just looks like a lot of rain in our rear end. So we're gonna keep it in front of us there. We got some spooky looking clouds kind of dangling here from the sky. Oh, man, that stop sign came out of nowhere too. Wow. This is a dangerous road to be on. Dangerous road. We got hidden stop signs. There's our view behind us. Just a lot of rain right now. Lots of rain right now, chat. We're gonna get, bear with me here, we're about to get an incredible view out in front of us. We got Mamatis poking out here as well in front of us. We just got to get south here. These roads are giving me a little bit of trouble here, but we could go at a decent pace. Just got to watch these intersections for surprise stop signs here. Because our lighting is very, very bad as the sun is covered up to our west. There. Now, as we get farther out ahead of these storms, our better view here is going to be from that camera looking in reverse. It's going to be our better view here, guys. I'm going to switch it over to that for a little while until we get out ahead of them. We're getting out ahead of them now here. We're almost to our main highway, and I want to be a little bit more ahead of these, so I'm going to get to our main east to west highway, and then I'm going to hop onto another highway just to the south of there. I'm going to hop onto the highway that goes south in between Lawton and Duncan. I think that is my plan here, and then we're just going to get out ahead of these guys and just watch the structure unfold here at sunset. There's going to be incredible structure at sunset. Pretty low tornado odds, like I was been saying, but incredible structure here. I appreciate everybody for tuning in here, guys. Over here, we're StormRunner Media. Garrett is out today. Garrett is out today. I am, and he is flying into Oklahoma City tonight, but he is out right now. I wish these guys would get into the other lane so I could turn onto the road here. Would be the nice thing to do. But no, Garrett is out. Wow, look at this structure. But these storms are quite incredible, and you can see the golden hour there kicking in. You can see the golden hour kicking in right there on the left edge and the right edge of this storm cloud here. Shreveport here, guys. Yeah, all by myself, baby. Garrett's going to be back tomorrow. It looks like we're probably going to have a chase tomorrow somewhere. Garrett will be back, and he will be back in the StormRunner. This is the StormRunner here. But I got me today, guys. Got me here. Ben, here today. Garrett will be back tomorrow, but I'm in here today. Look at this structure ahead of us. I've been trying to answer chat as much as I can, guys, but I have been busy doing many tasks here. No tornado, guys. Guys, the tornado threat on this storm is very low, and let me tell you guys why that is. Okay, so we have a very mean, nasty storm. These storms have a history of 65-mile-an-hour winds and 3-inch hail. These storms have a history of 3-inch hail. That is big. Very nasty storms, but they are outflow dominant, which when storms are outflow dominant, they are pushing wind out. They're pushing wind out. They're outflow dominant. For storms to produce tornadoes, they have to be inflow dominant and have at least a little bit of outflow, but they gotta mostly be inflow dominant. And you know, you need a little bit of a balance of inflow and outflow. This storm has mostly outflow. There's a little bit of inflow on the eastern side of the storm, and that was that big beaver tail we were seeing earlier. But all this in front of me is all outflow. This is all outflow right here on these storms coming in. But yeah, Rain-X is my friend. Yeah, these are your friends. Rain-X is your friend, but these storms are pretty nasty. I want to get out in front of them and get the structure again. I want to get out in front of them, grab the structure. I need to get back in front of this outflow. Give me about 6 minutes and I'll get to my turn south. And then when I get to my turn south, we're gonna get right out in front of these storms right as we're getting into magic hour. We're gonna get in front of these storms during magic hour. Look at this beautiful orange that's now coming into the screen there on the left, just off to my rear here. And now in front of here, you can see that orange off to the right. And I can actually show you guys in more detail a little bit of that orange coloring there. Is that the NSSL truck right there? But a little bit of more of that orange coloring. I appreciate you guys for tuning in here. We did almost hit 1,000 likes. Smash that like button. Let's get to 1,000 likes. That's the goal here. And then hopefully we can get up to 1,500. Elaine, hey Elaine, how's it going? Elaine, welcome in. I want you guys to let me know in the chat on a scale of 1 to 10, from 1 to 10, how incredible do you think the structure of this storm is going to be when we get ahead of the outflow here in about 10 minutes? How incredible do you think the structure is about to be? Let me know in the chat. Scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to say, guys, I'm going to say it's going to be about a, I'm going to say about an 8. I think it's going to be an 8. It's going to be very good. Maybe not like elite or top tier, but it's going to be very good. I think it's going to be better than average, that's for sure. I'm going to say about an 8 here. The structure when we get out ahead of this storm. Lots of beautiful oranges right to our right and left. But we're working to get ahead of the storm, guys. I have another 6 miles until my turn. So just give me 4 or 5 minutes here and we're going to start flying south to get back out ahead of the storm. These storms are going to have some beautiful structure on them as we head into the nighttime hours. As many of you have already seen today, the structure is quite incredible. Quite incredible today. See, we got a 6.7 in here, 6.3, we got 8. Elaine, if you gotta go, thanks for tuning in. You're awesome, Elaine. 7 out of 10, that's pretty good. We got Lauren in here with the UFO emoji. Lauren, I agree about the UFO emoji. Here we go. We're about to hit more, about to hit some rain here. Look at this view behind us. My goodness. When we get out ahead of this storm, we'll switch to the back camera to look at it when we get out ahead of it, and then I'll switch back to the forward camera when we get way out ahead of it. We'll switch back to that one. We're trying to get ahead of it, guys. Look at this big rain shaft in front of us. You can really see it here. Let me fix the focus on this if I can. But look at this rain shaft here. You can see the contrast between the sky on the left, and then you can see the grays and the blues and the oranges back there to the right. Look at this massive rain shaft we're about to get engulfed by. We're going to get in some really heavy rain for a minute. So give me a second here. About to get into this heavy rain. I'm going to blast out of it very, very, very quickly. I'll be on my south turn in a couple of minutes. But as we get engulfed by the rain, it's going to look really cool. It's going to look really cool here as we get engulfed. I love that word, engulfed. We're going to get swallowed by the whale here. The whale's mouth is coming in and we're going to get swallowed. Look at those beautiful oranges right behind us there. We're going to get swallowed up, chat. We're going to get swallowed up. Lots of you guys think the structure is going to be between 6 and 6, 7, maybe some 8s. Oh, it's very windy here, guys. Very, very windy. Wow. Very windy right here. Lots of wind. Blowing me around every which direction. Probably about 40 mile an hour wind, maybe a 50 in there, nothing too crazy. Welcome in, guys. I'm trying to fight back ahead of the storm here. We're almost out ahead of it. We lost our structure just for a minute. Let's get back out ahead of this thing and see what it looks like. My other camera that I want to show you guys is not quite in focus, so we're going to stay on this one. Wow, blinding rain, lots of wind here. I cannot see a thing in front of me. Probably gonna get some small hail. My goodness, this is awful. These windshield wipers aren't the fastest. This is worse than anything we got the other day. That's for sure. We gotta try to poke our way through the rain though, chat. We gotta poke our way through the rain here. My turn is right up here.
You know about east one then? It actually looks like it might be trying to get a little freaky.
Say that again?
I asked which storm you were on. That east one's starting to get a little freaky, and now I'm out of position for it.
Yeah, I probably am too. I was just trying to get ahead of this line now. I'm on this, I'm on some highway going south. I'm just trying to blast back out ahead of the line. Got caught in the rain for a minute. I haven't even looked at it.
That's my thing right now, is I'm just caught in this freaking rain.
It's blinding. This is like as bad as Dixie the other day. east one's definitely trying to rotate. Nothing, doesn't look too strong, but trying to isolate itself a little bit. My goodness, guys, this rain is way worse than I thought it would be. Come on. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? A little bit heavier. And we just avoided that. We're gonna get out of this in just a few miles. We just gotta keep pushing here, chat. We got beat. The rain beat us by about 2 or 3 miles, chat. It beat us by 2 or 3 miles. And then the tough thing is whenever it's dusk like this, it's dusk outside. Whenever it's dusk and the sun is setting, that's the worst time to be in here, because at nighttime, you know, at least you have your lights. In the daytime, it's the daytime, but dusk is the worst time to be in this rain, because you're kind of at the transition between light and dark. I'm gonna get my hazards on so people don't turn out like that again. Had my lights on. I don't like light bars. I think they're annoying, but in the rain it can be very helpful. Can be very helpful in the rain here. We're starting to get some light here on the front side. Now we're starting to get out of some of this rain. Starting to get out of it. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I love this car. The one thing I dislike about this car is sometimes, but I do like this car. Here we go. We're getting out of the rain now, guys. Getting out of the rain a little bit. And you see the rain curtains in front of us. Lots of wind here. We're gonna get a lot of wind right here. We're getting back out in front of the storm. Getting out of the rain here, chat. Out of the rain, out of the rain. I'll try to check the chat here soon when I get out of this stuff a little bit farther. Towards generally Temple, Oklahoma.
Starting route to 73568.
Let's see a wall of rain right there behind us, guys. No structure right there, the wall of rain. We're trying to get out in front of this thing. Got a slower moving driver here. some structure now right ahead of us. Guys, when we get out ahead of this thing, it's going to look cool. I really want to get, you can see the sun is setting the distance now. Sun is setting just right about now. I really want to get out ahead of this thing for you guys, and we will easily be able to outpace these storms. They're moving about 40. We're going to be able to move about 65, 70. So we should be able to start to really outpace these storms. And we don't have rain to drive through anymore. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
In 1 mile, turn left onto 120th Street.
Once we get out ahead of them, I'll turn it onto the back camera. Once we get enough ahead of these storms, I'll get it onto the other camera. Stressful driving through the rain, chat. Always a stressful time. We're trying to work our way out ahead of these guys. Hey, Charlie, thank you for being an EF1 member for 5 months. And Deb, thank you for the 2 jewels. I really appreciate it, you guys. Garrett, what's your Mother's Day plans? Yeah, what's your Mother's Day plans? Lawton too far west? Well, Lawton's getting some storms right now. I'd love to be back on that supercell near Bray. The original storm we were on, actually it ended up taking over, and it looks a little better now. The tornado potential with all of these are very low. That storm south near Bray and southeast of Marlow looks like the best supercell, but it has very weak inflow on there, very weak rotation. This storm that we're on has very weak rotation, but I bet the structure is going to look pretty cool here when we get out ahead of this. Look at the orange back there behind us on the road, guys. We just got to get out ahead of this another 10 miles. It's going to look incredible. It's going to look incredible once we get out in front of it. That I do know. I do know it's going to look pretty awesome when we get out in front of it here. You can see the leading edge of it right there on the very top of the screen. We have the leading edge of it. In a couple minutes, we're going to switch to the back camera for a while. Look at that view right there. Wow. Look at that orange. We got PDS orange here behind the storm. What's up, guys? PDS orange in here. We got 1,000 likes. Let's go, 1,000 likes. W's in the chat for 1,000 likes. Big shout out to you guys, first and foremost. We're gonna see some crazy structure here. I can already tell just by being directly under this thing. This thing is striated. Are you out ahead of the storm yet? I'm just now like right under the leading edge, and it looks pretty striated here.
No, I'm trying to position for the eastern one. I'm trying to get east of Duncan. So I'm still buried in rain.
Yeah, I'd do the same thing, but by the time I do it, it's going to be dark anyway, so probably might as well stick on this. It definitely has a decent look to it. Wouldn't be surprised if maybe it had some weak, brief tornado potential, and I bet it has some absurd structure on it.
Yeah, I would do the same thing, but it would have just taken me further away from my apartment. At least if I go east, I'm going in the general direction of where I need to go.
Man, you guys can start to see that structure here in just a second. At some point, we'll spin around. Yeah, it looks like, at least on these western storms, and probably that eastern one too, the hail threat went way down. I maybe got like some pea-sized hail, but actually the warning, there's just a whole thing is warned. It says 1.75 still, so maybe there's still some decent stones in there.
Yeah, maybe somewhere. I mean, we drove where they should have been for about 15 minutes, and we might have got quarters every once in a while.
Guys, look at this structure back behind me. Look at these clear blue skies in front of me. Clear blue skies, and then you got this storm behind me. That is a recipe for a really nasty, gnarly looking storm here. Give me a few minutes here and I'm going to flip around. We're getting to the part of Oklahoma with a little bit better terrain. It starts to get a little better down here. We're getting to that portion of the state. We're getting to the portion of the state where we're not socked in the trees. I found a little spot that I want to sit at down here, so I'm going to go just, I might turn at this next grid here down here by 1820. I would try to get onto that supercell to the east. That looks the best right now, but really, I just want to be on a good storm here before it gets dark, so that's what I'm doing now. And at some point, I do have to, we're going to have to bail and go pick Garrett up from the airport. I think we're now a little farther from Oklahoma City maybe than we thought we'd end up. But what's up, everybody? What's up, Derek? We got Jaden in here. We got Jay in here. We got Julie in here. We got, what else we got in here? Ghosty Boy, Marissa, Tommy. What's up, guys? Yeah, you don't have any plans? Your plan is to watch the stream, I hope. Plan is to watch the stream. Ooh, we got a nice windmill here. Maybe I can get that in the shot. Ah, but the power lines are right by the windmill, so that stinks. That stinks. That stinks. That stinks. Just a beautiful storm here. That's a beautiful storm right here. My goodness, just beautiful. Here, I'm gonna get a better view in just a second. Yeah, I'm well out ahead of this now. It's I wouldn't even call it a supercell anymore. At least this part of the line. It's just a really cool shelf cloud.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I figured. I'm gonna see if I can beat this storm to somewhere south of Duncan, and that'll be probably all zero for me. Gotta get back to Norman and go gamble.
After the last experience there, I might be out until June.
Yeah, it was rough.
What is it? Oh, it's is that the wind? Is it called the wind star or wind star?
Or it's the, I call it the never wind. I forgot. Oh, it's the river wind.
Oh,
the river wind. But yeah, depending on how late I get back, I might. I gotta bring. Kayla's never been to one before since she's only 20, and they're, everywhere else you have to be 21. So I told her I'd take her one of these nights.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, the wind star is the really big one on the Red River. Like, I think it's the biggest casino in the world, actually. Yeah, the river wind. Yeah, the Neverwind. Or Neverwind is a good name for it. I can't be out too long, too, because I got to turn around and go pick up Garrett. I think he gets in about 11:30, so nothing special, just a really cool shelf cloud. So, but beat my expectations for today.
Oh, yeah, today was awesome.
Ethan, you get any good shots?
Yeah, I got some decent ones. Mainly the structure of the hailer as it was in Chicasha. But I'm hoping now with night fog and get some lightning. Things are absolutely electric.
Yeah, the lightning is definitely going to be better on that east storm. There's not a ton here, especially out ahead of it. And I did hear it is Chicasha. They said it's like Shea Gilgis Alexander, Chicasha. I've always had trouble with that one.
I think Chicasha has more aura anyway, so I like that.
Yeah, just y'all let me know if you get onto that east one and what it all looks like. So good luck. It looks pretty supercelly, so not a squall line like this over here.
10-4, yeah, it does look rather supercellular compared to the other stuff. I was thinking maybe this middle one embedded by Central High was going to try and do the same thing, but I think it's a bit too undercut, so maybe it doesn't have what it takes.
Oh yeah, you can. I think if you look closely on the Wichita radar, you can see the outflow ahead of it. So yeah, I don't think it's ever gonna. It's just gonna be outflow. So give me a minute, guys. Stop for 1080-107. Got a lot of glare. And 8,700. Am I on an ant? Did I park onto an anthill? Uh-oh. Guys, I think I parked onto a massive anthill. Why are there so many Why is there so many glaring lights in here? What is making that glare? Oh, what a beautiful shot. Look at the turbulence here in these clouds. Just incredible turbulence in these clouds. You know, hey guys, you're gonna have to mind the glare. Yeah, Connor in the casino. Oh my goodness, guys. He's blaming it on his, yeah, he's using his girlfriend as an excuse to go gamble. What a good one. So I'm sitting right here. Look at the wheat. Guys, look at this wheat. I think this is wheat. Look at this wheat just swaying back and forth here right in front of the storm. But I'm getting cold outflow, so I'm feeling this cold, the storm is pushing out cold air on me. And so whenever a storm is pushing cold air out, well, that means, well, you know what that means. Pushing cold outflow, cold air, not good for tornadoes. So obviously this storm has a extremely low tornado risk. Let's get out ahead of it one more time before it gets dark. This is a really cool view right here, but let's get out ahead of this thing before we get rained on and before it gets dark. I just want to see the structure one more time before it gets dark. We'll still be able to see it after it gets dark if there's enough lightning. You can see the edge of the, look on the left side of the, in the bottom middle, you can see the edge of the structure right there. We should have a cool view right here behind us still. Should have a cool view behind us. Getting pushed by a lot of wind here, that's for sure. pushed by a lot of wind, chat. Look at my lights. I love these lights, how they flash. Oh, just kidding. It is nice to have those lights in the rain, though. It really alerts people that you're that you're coming through. Because that person almost hit me. Almost hit me right there. That was, I know somebody clipped that and got it on video of me almost getting hit there. But has Garrett been in the chat? I think I've seen him in the chat a couple times. Garrett, are you here? Are you here, Garrett? You're back, Roxanne. You missed some incredible storm structure. We've lost a lot of our lightning, so I'm starting to wonder how much. We have a little bit of lightning up back there, but I'm hoping that we have enough lightning to chase it a little bit after dark here. But we lost a lot of our lightning. Yeah, what a sell. How am I not scared? Well, Jay, I'm not scared because I've chased hundreds of storms. I've seen well over 100 tornadoes now, so a little bit of a squall line doesn't scare me. We got some chasers sitting down here. Got some chasers down here behind me, or in front of me. You guys will see them behind me in just a minute. But let me get back out ahead of this line, and we will get some of that structure again. You'll get some of that structure again, but we got 999 viewers in here right now. Oh my goodness, what a number. 999. What highway am I on? I don't know, Jay. I don't know. Whatever highway goes between Duncan and Lawton, I believe that's the one I'm on. Has anyone heard anything from Freddie? Yeah, I've talked to Freddie a few times in the last few days. Freddie, he had some videos that he had to get done, so he didn't come out for the other day. He had some videos he had to finish. He didn't see it worth it coming out, but he wanted to finish those videos. And to be honest with you, even though there were big tornadoes the other day, nobody really got pictures of them or videos of them, so I can't. And it was in the trees. I mean, that big tornado east of Natchez literally went into the national forest, some national forest, some like Bogue Chitto National Forest. I can't remember what it's called, but I can't really blame Freddie for that decision there because, I mean, it's not like we really saw anything anyway. Carlitos, thank you for the $5. Let's hit that goal, chat. I know. Yeah, I haven't got much super chats tonight, which is totally fine. I appreciate your guys' viewership, but yeah, let's hit that goal, chat. There we go. W's in the chat there. There we go. Watching from Australia. Stay safe out there. Thank you so much. We got a lot of United Kingdom, Australia. I see you guys love to come in here. Every now and again, we'll get a Germany or a France or a Netherlands, but I see a lot of UK and Australia. I'm assuming the reason why is because y'all speak English, and most people in Australia and the UK, if not everybody, speaks English. Obviously, that makes sense. The United Kingdom, I think, colonized Australia, right? So that makes sense. Bringing out the history facts there. Oh, I can't read your name there, especially while I'm focusing on the road. But thank you so much for the 10 bomb. Thank you so much. W's in the chat there. W's. Big time dubs in the chat. I like, if you're a member, I like the big red W there. We got our storm here, guys. We're losing daylight quick. We're losing that daylight. I'm gonna get a couple more miles ahead. We're gonna get back out ahead. We're gonna get one last look at this thing as the sun goes down, and of course we'll attempt to chase it a little bit at nighttime. Connecticut in the house. Yeah, let me know. I asked this a couple times earlier in the stream, guys, but please let me know in the chat. Where are you guys tuning in from today? Where are y'all watching from? How's it going? Where are you tuning in from? Let me know in the chat. How is your Friday evening? Do any of you guys have plans this evening? My plan is, whenever I'm done with these storms, I got to go drive back up to Oklahoma City, go pick Garrett up. I'm pretty hungry. I'm probably going to get some dinner. Let me know, guys, what's your plans for this weekend. Tomorrow, it looks like Garrett and I may be back out chasing tomorrow. This is a beautiful structure. Let's get out ahead of this even more. A couple miles here. Beautiful structure here, guys. These storms didn't produce any tornadoes so far. They didn't produce any tornadoes. There's still that slim chance. But so far, no tornadoes. We're almost to the Red River. Ooh, my goodness, almost to the Red River here. Maybe we'll sit in this town of Temple and watch these storms coming. Temple, Oklahoma. I did not expect to be down at the Red River, man. I just realized I'm only like 8 miles from the Red River. I didn't realize this. I was already down here this quick. I don't know if Connor's still on the radio or not, guys. Oh man, those storms that Connor were going for that storm that Connor was going for really weakened. It lost itself there. Lost itself there, guys. We're just gonna go into Temple here. I think we're just going to okay, we're just gonna go into Temple here and watch the storm. Probably get a little south of Temple so we don't have any buildings, or sometimes the buildings make it look cooler though, but don't want too many buildings to obscure that view. Oh, that sign there I thought I saw a sign that said 65 miles an hour, and I was like tripping. I'm like, there's no way, obviously. But then I realized it's Highway 65. Ah, here we go. Temple, Oklahoma. Welcome to Temple, Oklahoma. Seems like a very cool little town. Very, very quaint little town here. But we're going to get back out ahead of this. Look at this. Look at this view. Oh, my gosh. I don't know what our overlays are blocking there, but look at that view that we're getting on the right side of the screen. Once we get out of some of these trees, look at that incredible view there. But from Turkey, wow, I have a friend who's deployed in Turkey right now, overseas. Turkey. I've never been to Turkey. Actually, the only country I've been to other than the United States is Canada. So never been to Turkey, not yet. Haven't been overseas to Europe, not quite. All right, guys, I'm gonna turn around somewhere up here and let's get a view of this thing. There it is behind us. There, and I just had to get through that little town, but we're gonna get a view of this thing. Yeah, lots of abandoned buildings too in this little town of oh, where are we at? Temple, Oklahoma. Lots of abandoned buildings, but it seems like a decent little town. We have 1,000 people here, so very nice size. 1,000 people. They even have a small airport, I think. All right, let's spin around up here by these cows. We got cows. We got cows. Isn't the Twister anniversary coming up, chat? Twister anniversary's coming up here at some point, right? It's gotta be. Ooh, we got cows. Let me try to not block the road too bad, but let's face this direction here. Look at that. Oh man, look at it. It's very dark. Man, look at that view. That is an incredible view. I will take that view 10 out of 10 times. I don't want to block the road. I may try to actually find a different pull-off. But let me get a picture of this quick. It looks so much better when we're looking into the sun anyway, so. Oh man, what a shot. Turn off the lights. Looks pretty cool. What a shot here, guys. This is the one last look I really wanted to get here before it got too dark to see anything. Hopefully this car doesn't need to turn down this road. Nah, they gotta turn down the other road. Tornado. Oh, the storm that I said was falling apart has a tornado warning. Interesting. Oh, the rotation. The storm overall looked like it's falling apart, but the rotation there increased just a little bit. Beautiful skies here. Beautiful skies, guys. Man, none of my tweets today are getting any leverage today. My tweets aren't getting very many likes here. Guys, go follow my Twitter, Ben Williams. Go follow the Twitter, Ben Williams WX. Go follow StormRunner Media too. We evaded all the tornado warnings today, it feels like. Not a lot of lightning on this guy either. That's interesting. But beautiful view. This big squall line out ahead of us. It's just a major structure here. We're about to lose. This squall line is starting to move quicker. We're about to lose our structure again. Just a crazy structure show here. Hail up to ping pongs in here as well. Starlink? Yeah, we got a Starlink. Yeah, light show, that little bit of orange there. I'll try to pull over a little bit more. You see that orange, that fiery looking orange just there in the distance, guys. Look at that. Look at that way in the distance here. Let me zoom in on that guy back there. Look at that orange, just a little bit. Look at that, it's just a little tiny area of orange back there. It's very dark here. It's very hard to see. Just peaceful, guys. Blue skies to the left, storm on top of me, lightning to the right. Just a very peaceful view, and that's quite the man. That's quite the gradient there between the sky and the yeah, a lot of rain, guys. A lot of rain, guys. I was just is that Garrett in there? Saying StormRunner. A lot of rain. We were in there. Man, it's quite the downpour. I'm almost to the dang, I'm almost to the river. My goodness. Maybe there's a maybe I can get over to Wakira and find a or Addington and find an awning to get under to intercept some hail. Or maybe I just intercepted without the awning. But look at that. It's getting really dark, guys. My visibility is dropping like a rock here. My visibility is dropping like a rock. Got Wakira Lake. Could get over to Wakira. Find a gas station, sit under it. It's under the gas station there. don't know if that hail is going to quite head towards Kira. It may drift a little east, but I honestly am going to go that direction anyway, just to stay out ahead of these storms because they're catching up. These storms are going to catch me, guys. I'm getting engulfed. Whoa, it's windy. Oh my goodness, lots of dust. I'm getting engulfed here. Lots of wind. You can see right there in the camera. You can see the grass, the tall grass. Gotta stay out of that tall grass. Don't want to get any ticks. No ticks. But you can see that tall grass and the trees in front of us really whipping now. It's getting windy outside. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, guys. The storm is beautiful here. But it's hard to see. It's hard to see in there, but man, we got some really cool looking clouds in there, but they're just so dark. I have no visual of them. So dark. Gotta get the night vision going here on the back camera. Lots of wind. I'm driving. I got it at my back right now, but I'm about to start driving into these southerlies when I get ahead of this outflow. This outflow shot ahead of the storm, guys. But look at this. You can see the gradient. Look right in front of me how blue the sky is, and then look at how dark the sky is. How dark. I mean, it is dark. That is an extremely dark cloud. You see some dark clouds. It's really, really dark. That is incredible right there. Comanche. You got to be on the lookout for big hail here. Comanche, Oklahoma. Be on the lookout, big hail up to potentially lime size. The other warning is 2-inch hail coming into Loco, Oklahoma. That is tornado warning. I don't know. I mean, it's got a little bit of rotation. The tornado threat there is pretty low. Low tornado threat, and if you do get one, it's going to be weak. But there is a tornado warned storm. Look at the incredible gradient there between the sky. That is just incredible. We don't have a lot of lightning on this storm. I'm hoping I'm gonna go just a little bit east to see if we maybe can get some better lightning on the storm coming into Comanche. And then after that storm, I may have to start going north, but see if we get a little bit better lightning there. We've been live for about 3 hours here, chat. It's been a great stream so far. Been live for about 3 hours here. Been a great stream. But we have that night vision now as it is getting dark. What came back on? What came back on? What turned off? Is it too dark? Did the stream just cut out? Is it too dark? Jim! I think Jim's in here. And Garrett's in here also. Jim's in here. Any confirmed tornadoes? Not that I know of. I don't know of any confirmed tornadoes yet. Look at these skies. These skies are wicked, guys. I wanna point you guys back here, but hopefully it doesn't turn off because it's too dark. There's not much. Really is not much lightning behind me, chat. I'm hoping if we go to the east, there's a little bit more lightning. These storms have a lot of lightning actually on the back end, so maybe the back side of the storms are where you're gonna find the lightning. It's where you may find the lightning here, but you can see we've almost gotten out of our dark cloud, and we are emerging into the crystal clear skies out ahead of these storms. So we do have a severe threat tomorrow that I do want to talk about. We do have a severe threat tomorrow. The new models just came out. I haven't looked into them yet. Or the new models are coming out in the next hour as well. I haven't looked into them yet, but I will say the model that came out about 6 hours ago was looking a lot more favorable, starting to look more favorable for tomorrow. We'll see, guys. We'll see what it looks like. The storms tonight could affect the storms tomorrow. But we could have some very nice structure tomorrow. Could have very nice structured storms. And a big MCS tomorrow night. It's possible. Could have a big MCS tomorrow night. Yeah, there's not much lightning happening here behind me. These storms are not very electric. They were very electric earlier, but there's not a ton happening tomorrow, right now. G putting the hammer. G put a band hammer on you. Is that true? A G put the hammer on you. We're about to turn. I'm about to turn left here. Hopefully, we can start to see something cooler when I turn left. Maybe I'll just sit back out in front of the storm. Maybe we have a little bit of light. We can see the edge of the storm. I might get back out in front of it and sit here, guys. So we have some lighting.
At the next stop sign, turn left.
Stop sign coming up right here. Oh, you guys can see some of that structure now. Again, we're out ahead of that boundary. Get on the gas still got half a tank left. All right, now we got some light behind us.
In about 14 miles,
Let's see what it looks like in front of us. Ooh. Kind of a cool view in front of us. I really wish there's more lightning so you guys could see. There's not a ton of lightning there. But that view behind us is pretty sick there. Wow. That shot there is going to start to come into frame here in the next couple minutes as we get out ahead of this thing. You're going to see that shot come into frame. You're going to see that dark cloud there start to work its way into the middle of the screen here, guys. Not a ton of lightning from this angle. There really isn't much. We're going to head down to Chicasha. Head over to Chicasha. The tornado warning storm is weakening. Our storm over here is trying to like hook a little bit and kind of grab a boundary. I don't think it's going to be able to. Too outflow dominant, guys. The outflow is probably too strong, but you never know. Maybe it can. Maybe it can. And this outflow is quickly approaching us here as we get towards Chicasha. I think Chicasha, you gotta watch for the hail. Same with Addington, Comanche. You're getting some big hail right now. So if you're in Comanche, Oklahoma, you're getting that hail right now. Right now, guys, in Comanche. We're losing our, you guys can see we're losing our sun there off our rear view. Losing that sun. Dogs are on high alert. Jay, where are you from? Yeah, Jim is an awesome moderator. All of you guys who are moderators and channel members are pretty awesome. Appreciate all you guys for tuning in too. We have we have over 1,000 likes. Let's try to smash that like button. Let's try to get towards 1.5 thousand likes here. Smash that like button, everybody. You can see this, we're getting overtaken by the line. I don't have a good view anywhere. It's very dark and there's not much lightning. Let me try my other view here. Yeah, see, this view is just very dark. Very dark, and there's not a ton of lightning. If these storms don't have too much lightning, then we won't be able to chase them too long into the evening, but... we're trying to work over to Wakira right now. Ooh, that storm over there by Addington is hooking. Oh my gosh, maybe we're gonna get a shot at, who knows, maybe we're gonna get a shot at a tornado if it keeps hooking like that. I don't know how we're gonna see it without the lightning, but maybe we'll have to go in it. Maybe we'll have to go in it, Chad. Maybe we'll have to go in it. But can't be live for too long here before I have to go pick Garrett back up. But we still got some time here with these storms. Still got some time with these storms here. I'm much farther from Oklahoma City than I anticipated being today. This storm is trying to reach, guys, we have an outflow boundary that's pushing outflow out, so it's very hard for these storms to try to produce a tornado because we have this outflow boundary, but we have a storm that's actively trying to reach for that boundary there. Oh, turn your brights off, please. Turn on your brights off. Please, you're blinding me, sir. You're blinding me. We might have a little bit more lightning now on our left, but still not a ton. We're about to get, I think once we get east towards the storm, we're going to get a little bit more lightning, but there's not much. This storm is probably not going to reach for this. It's going to have a very low chance of actually being able to reach for any boundary and produce. But who knows? I've seen crazier things happen there. Is this camera finally back into focus? It is. It keeps going in and out. It's not doing too bad, but it keeps going in and out. Not seeing much lightning there, so I might just switch it back. This is the camera that has a semblance of light here, but we're losing that light. It's getting tough. I count maybe out ahead of the storm, there's not a single cloud-to-ground lightning strike. In the core of the storm, there's quite a few cloud-to-ground strikes there, but not a lot on the outskirts of it. We're going to get to Wakira. We're going to see what the storm's got, and we're going to let its outflow hit us, see how strong this outflow is. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of hail in this, guys, near Comanche. I don't know if it's really big hail. I don't know if it's really big hail or if it's just a lot of small hailstones, but there is a good amount of hail there in that storm near Comanche. There is a nice amount of hail there. Getting bugs. Now we got bugs. They sound like little rain droplets, but we have bugs splatting on the windows now that it's nighttime. Not the best structure to the left of us, not bad. I'm trying to see where this storm is potentially reaching for the boundary. There's a little bit more lightning, I think, over here than what we had over where we were earlier. There's just not much lightning, not much happening here on this storm right now. Probably a really beautiful supercell over there by Loco with some embedded rotation deep in the rain. It looks like some, yeah, lots of mid-level rotation back there by Loco in the rain. Just not very strong low-level rotation, that's for sure. We got a hail spike right over our storm on Comanche. We got a hail spike. We'll see if it heads into Wakira or not. I may, maybe I'll try to intercept the storm in Wakira, see what it's got. The hail might slide just to my east. I'm not sure yet. Not much lightning, guys. I'm looking for the lightning here. Once we get to Wakira, we're just going to start facing the storm. I think we're going to have a much better view of it here in about 5 minutes. Oh my gosh, someone's behind us. Makes it really bright there on that back camera. So you see some lightning there on the left, see some in the distance as well. Just not overly electric, which of course at nighttime when we're chasing, we need that electricity. But yeah, Garrett, let me know if you're in the chat, Garrett. Text me or call me whenever you're about to board and you need me to wrap it up. But we still got some time with these storms, guys. I'm going to Wakira. I'm gonna sit there and watch them for a little bit. But I don't know. My plans tomorrow, Chase, it looks like we could be over there out in western Oklahoma. Potentially out there in western Oklahoma. We got more lightning to my left. I want to be able to show you guys. If the roof camera wasn't crooked, we need to fix that tomorrow. Crazy mamadas behind those storms as well. Come on, lightning. Come on, lightning. Let me see if I can pan this camera over if we get a few more bolts here. Or if it's just gonna be dark, no lightning. Guys, I need some lightning emojis in the chat. The lightning's getting shy. We need those lightning emojis in the chat. Very shy lightning. Quite different than our storm the other day in Tylertown. My goodness, that storm in Tylertown, and then we had the house fire. I hope those people were okay there in that house fire. Well, there wasn't anybody in the house. They were gone, thankfully. Thank goodness they were gone. A weird intersection, kind of a dangerous intersection right there. A little bit funky. Can't see much of the structure here. Got some lightning, but not too much. Oh, the storm was trying to hook and grab onto that boundary, but it looks like it failed to do so. Wow, Yukon, Oklahoma got a crazy hailstorm to the point of it looking like snow. Oh yeah, this storm is, yeah, the boundary's getting the storm. Wow. We got some decent lightning in front of us, but guys, our boundary is eating our storm alive here. There's lots of hail on the road in front of us. So maybe we'll head up this highway and try to get some of the hail. there's some nice structure in front of. There's some nice structure in front of us. It's just very difficult to see here with not much lightning ongoing. Very difficult. It's very difficult to make out. Here, let me get into this town and let me turn. Oh, Garrett's on his plane, I think, guys. I think Garrett's on his plane now. Well, I got some gas stations here if I want to ride out the storm, but I don't think we're going to need them. I think it's, I think the hail core is going to go just to the north, but we're going to find a spot here and just flip around and watch this thing before we get too many lights in town. I think it's sit right here in the Sonic parking lot and watch. Sit just right here and watch our storm. Got some nice lightning to it and a little bit of structure, guys, but nothing too crazy right now. But this is going to be our view. Nothing too crazy, but we got to just take what we got. That camera will not focus, will it? Got some glare, but it's nothing too crazy. If I angle just slightly from the light, could I lose some of that? Yeah, there we go. It's not too bad. Not too shabby of a view. Why is this camera? It gets in the focus there. We already have the I can feel the cold outflow wind hitting me. Oh, my ears are popping for some reason today, guys. Guys, I got some kind of, I don't know if you could tell yesterday not yesterday, I don't know if you could tell 2 days ago when I sneezed about 100 times, but Ethan and I had some type of, Ethan and I had some type of allergy going on. Now I got some type of like sinus. Got some type of sinus, guys. Why is the service so bad in this little town? Ooh. That great. Thank you for 1.2 thousand likes, guys. I don't know what's up with the service. Maybe I need to go to the other side of town and Wakira, yeah, Wakira. Guys, we're in Wakira, Oklahoma. Severe thunderstorm warning. Yes, Sonic. Sonic's an underrated place to get food. I'll tell you that. Guys, okay, one thing I need to know here. As I let this storm pass over me, I want to know one thing, guys. Where do I go eat? Where do I go eat tonight? Getting some gusty winds. I don't know if you guys could hear that gnarly little gust of wind. Kind of blew that. We got two dogs. We got dogs over here just kind of wandering. We got a lot of dust here blowing. This storm is warned for, let's see here, this storm is warned for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 2-inch hail. We're not at the part that has the hail, but it is a nasty storm, my goodness. It's really windy here, my goodness. We got to stay in the lightning zone. Yeah, our better lightning's actually going to be in the storm. All right, chat. Yeah, I just need to know, where should I go get... I'm starving, so whenever I'm done streaming eventually, where do I go get food? I need to know, guys. Where do I go get food? What are my options? Basically anything you can think of, especially places that are in Oklahoma. No cheese. I don't like cheese, okay? This might sound weird. I don't like cheese. I don't like cheese, so... Here's my thing. I love a good burger, chicken sandwich. Just no cheese on there, guys. No cheese on there. I can tolerate some cheese. Like, there's certain kinds of pizza that I don't mind. I don't mind certain kinds of pizza. Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is pretty good. Hey, Portuguese Mama, I'll see you next time. Yes, happy Mother's Day. I just want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We will probably be live tomorrow, so we probably will get a chance to mention that tomorrow, but happy Mother's Day, just in case. I'm very thankful. I know I'm very thankful for my mother. Garrett's getting canes. Garrett, canes. I kind of want some canes, but I might not wait until midnight. I might not wait till midnight, Garrett, till you get back in there. But I could go for some canes there. It's not a bad idea. I may try to just drive into this storm here, see what it's all about. It's got a little bit of mid-level rotation, but it's got so much outflow. Whoa, destructive 3-inch hail here on this storm. A little bit to my east, right over Addington. I wonder if we should go into Addington and check out the hail size in a minute, see if we can find any stones. Because if there was legitimate 3-inch hail there by... Whoa, it's getting really windy here, guys. I wonder if there's any flags anywhere that I can show you guys the wind. But I wonder if I should venture north and I won't be in the 3-inch hail, but I wonder if I should venture north and try to find some hailstones on the road once it goes through. It's really windy here, guys. It's really windy. My goodness. Man, the storm has got some mid-level rotation, like I said, guys, but it's gonna have a hard time trying to hook up. It's just very, very strong outflow. If you can't tell, I mean, very strong outflow. I know you guys can hear it. I can feel it almost. I can feel the car shaking here. I might try to find I was trying to find a flag. I wanted to find a flag of some kind, or some kind of tree that I can show you guys the wind here. See, if this camera would go into focus, I'd love to. I don't have time to kind of fiddle with it right now, but I'd love for it to go into focus. I think these windshield wipers are struggling a bit. Maybe we'll have to go get some new wipers tomorrow. Not doing too bad, but maybe it's because there's probably so much. Honestly, there's probably so much dust on the windshield. That's probably why it's not wiping all the way. Lots of dust out here. Lots of dust. Very windy. The 3-inch hail is gonna miss. As far as I know, at least, I hope it's gonna miss Chicasha. See stuff blowing across the road there, guys. Very, very gusty storm here. The water droplets that won't go away there on the windows can add some extra effect. Man, really windy. I think it's warned for 65-mile-an-hour winds, maybe. We'll see if there's anything close to that in here. A lot of times there isn't, but we'll see. our better lightning is going to be in the storm. As you guys can see, our lightning has picked up. The structure is out in front of it, but the better lightning is, of course, inside the storm here. So we'll see if we can pick up some better lightning here, guys. Man, this camera just won't pick up that lightning overly well. I like this. This camera doesn't do the water droplets as well, but it picks up so much more lightning. All right, guys, we're heading north into the storm. Let's see what it's got. Really windy here. Let's see what this sucker's got here. And let's see if we can find any leftover hailstones up by Comanche. Comanche got smoked. Let's hope they really didn't. It looked like Comanche got smoked. Let's hope they avoided it somehow, but it looked like Comanche up there got smoked. Yeah, that red spot's going over us, guys. Yeah, hey, what's up? What's up from Brazil? Hello to you there in Brazil. Wow, we're getting some major wind here, guys. Big time wind. A decent amount of lightning. The storm is definitely packing a punch. I think there's 3-inch hail just to our east in the middle of nowhere. It did cross over this highway at one point, so we're gonna go see if we can find some of that up here by Comanche. You guys can see all the water droplets here. Very difficult to see out here. It's even harder to see if I turn my lights on. Then look at that, it makes it really hard to see, but these lights are good for people being able to see you, but man, it can make it hard for even the driver to see at nighttime there. I wonder if we put it out, yeah, look at the blaring out the back. Just getting, oh my gosh, it's too bright. I don't want to make anybody have a seizure or something, but those lights are really bright, guys. So if someone sees us coming down the road, don't get out of the way. Not get out of the, I don't want them to get out of the way, but they won't turn out. I don't know if you were in here, Garrett, when it happened, but I almost got into a wreck. And it wasn't my fault, but somebody turned out in front of me and it was raining like this, and I was driving on just driving on a straight highway like this, and someone turned out of their driveway right in front of me, and I had to swerve and lay the horn on. So I saved it very well, but we almost did get into an accident because somebody turned right in front of us, guys, earlier. Speeding ticket. I'm going below the speed. The speed limit's 65. I'm going 60, guys, in the conditions. You know, just to prove it to y'all, I'll put my speed on the. I'll put my speedometer on the bottom of the screen. A new mesocyclone. I mean, sure. I mean, this storm is really behind the. I mean, it's trying to spin a little bit, but guys, this storm is really behind the outflow. It's going to have a very difficult time. What is something that's pushing me to the left? I think that's wind. My goodness, it's windy out here. All right. As we head up a little farther, we're going to start to get to where the hail was. Everybody up here, a couple people up here had their hazards on. All these guys have their hazards on here. Interesting. A couple of these guys have their hazards on here right behind me. I wonder why that is. Wonder why that is, guys. They got their hazards on. But if you're just tuning in here, we're just headed north towards Comanche. We're gonna go try to see if we can find any hail. And I also want to sample this storm. This is not a very strong part of the storm here. But a really strong part of the storm just went over Addington and Comanche. I wonder if there's any hail reports. Maybe I can check on Spotter Network and see if there's anything. But okay, let's see. There's hail reports up in Comanche. 1 inch hail up there in Comanche. One report said. Let's see if there's any bigger. There's not any big reports, but that doesn't mean there was big hail, because this thing got observed 3-inch hail on it. It got observed for 3-inch hail. There we go, right in the, they got the rumble strips here in the middle of the roads, which can be annoying, but I do appreciate it. It helps people not crash. Rumble strip media, baby. Let's go. Okay, I see some grass and some tree, not grass, whoa, big time bolt. I see some, not grass, I see twigs and stuff all over the road, so I wonder if they got wind or hail that came right through here in Addington. We're gonna go check out Comanche, see if there's any wind or hail up there in Comanche. We still have a severe warning. This severe warning goes all the way out to the Red River. And there's another severe warning out for just to the north of Wichita Falls and Perth Burnett. So, what is to my left? That's very cool. There's a lot of statues of angels over there to my left. Very strong outflow from these storms. So these are very strong storms, but since they have such strong outflow, it is plausible to assume that at some point they're going to start to weaken themselves just a little bit here with that strong outflow. And our storm right here is weak. These storms have weakened in the last couple hours. Slowly, they're still going strong, but they have weakened there as they lost some of their inflow and got outflow dominant. Still lots of lightning here on the backside of the storm. Lots of cars here, my goodness. Lots of long line of cars there for this part of the country. So I don't see any hail right now on the ground, so maybe we could have just driven through the hail core. I don't see any big hail. But it did get warned for 3-inch hail right after it went through Comanche, so we'll see if we find anything on the ground, Chad. We'll see if we can find any hail here on the ground. I need to figure out how to turn the brightness up here on this camera again. What is going on here? I did it the other day. Oh well. It's very dark, so I'm gonna switch to this one. Excuse the darkness here, guys. Well, I'm trying to figure out I can't figure out the other camera, so. Looks like I got perfect. I'm gonna get to the airport right when Garrett. Looks like I'm gonna get to the airport right around when Garrett gets there. Perfect timing there. After I stop and eat for 20 minutes, I can get there right about when Garrett gets there. But guys, I appreciate you guys coming in here. Are you at Pennsylvania? I'm not in Pennsylvania. As Pennsylvania, I think we got hail fog. I think we got hail fog here. I think it's getting a little foggy, guy. I wanted to find some hail fog, Chad. I think we got some hail fog here. I'm in Oklahoma. Ba-da-da-da-da. Twisters is almost, wait. Yeah, Twisters is almost 2 years old, I believe. And Twister is, I think, the 30-year anniversary. It was either last year or this year. Guys, it's a Twister's anniversary this year or last year. There's definitely hail fog here. 100% some hail fog. No wind, no hail. Not right here, Jay. Yes, the location of the stream is at the bottom there, guys. I want to know, chat, do you guys, we've had these overlays now for a couple of weeks. Do you guys like the new overlays? Let me know. Do you guys like the new overlays? Yes, no, just give me a yes or no in the chat. Do we like the new overlays? Do we like the old ones better? What can be better about the overlays? I like the old overlays, but I like these new ones better. I think these new overlays are just a little bit cleaner. I like the font. I really like the font on these overlays a lot. They look very good. I really like that font here on these overlays. And yeah, make sure you guys are smashing that like button, subscribing to the channel. We hit 130,000 subs just a bit ago. We're at 131 now. We want that number to keep going up here as we get into peak storm season. Which state am I at? I'm in Oklahoma, guys. Megan, I'm in Oklahoma. Sing it to us. Guys, I would sing some of these songs from Twisters, but the problem is I'm gonna do such a good job that my voice will be so extravagant that it's gonna copyright the song. I'm gonna get copyright if I try to sound. Who is it? Luke Combs? Is that who that is? Is it Luke Combs that sings that song there? Ain't no love in Oklahoma. I could do it. My voice is a little scratchy. I think I had a little bit of some allergies and my sinuses are acting up. So maybe I can't hit the notes that Luke Combs does. He's much more talented than I am. That's for sure. That's for sure. Let's see. Did my LSU Tigers beat Georgia in baseball? My LSU baseball has been a little rough this year, guys. Oh, we lost. Dang it. But we won the national championship last year, so it's okay. We'll take a bad season for baseball, so we just won it all. I want to get up to Comanche and see if there's any hail. Oh yeah, there's hail on the side of the road, chat. I'm going to show you guys this hail in just a minute. I wish I could connect my phone and get out. Oh, lots of hail here in Comanche. Lots of hail in Comanche. Look on the side of the road, chat. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in with this other camera, actually. It might be too dark. But if you look on the side of the road, you can see all the hail. Look at the white stripe there on the side of the road. That's all hail. It's all hail. Lots of hail here by Comanche. So maybe not really big hail, but my goodness, there's a lot of leaves. These trees got shredded. Yeah, I'm just leaving the storms now. I'm going through Comanche. They prompted the storm for 3-inch hail. I don't see any massive stones, but there's a lot of accumulating hail. It's pretty white over here. Lots of hail fog too.
What's up?
I was just leaving these storms headed back north, but drove through where the hail core just went, and I don't see any big stones left over, but lots of small hail, accumulating hail.
Oh yeah, I bet the hail fog's nuts. It was crazy. We were getting some hail fog up in OKC earlier today when I was trying to just drive through the hail to get south. It was wild.
I saw a video up from Yukon, and it looked like a snowstorm. It's pretty wild up there. But yeah, they warned it for 3 inches, and I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but outflow, there's still some little bit of mid-level rotation, but outflow surge so far out in front of these. They're all going to start to weaken slowly, and some great structure on the outflow boundary, way out ahead of them, but the problem is all the lightning on these storms are in the core and not and not out ahead of it, so not much lightning to light up the structure. Lots of hail fog here, chat. Lots of hail fog here. Look at all this hail fog in front of us. Lots of hail fog. So here's what, you know, you want to know a little bit of a lesson here of how that hail fog forms is, well, when the hail falls on the ground, you get that hail on the ground, and especially when you get a lot of hail. If you just get some scattered big hailstones, it's not going to do anything. But when you get a lot of hail, what happens is, and here I'm just gonna pull over here and spin around, give you guys a view of the lightning once I get up here. But what happens is that hail gets on the ground, and it makes the ground cold. It cools down that ground temperature. Of course, hail cold cools down the ground, and when it cools down the ground and your air temperature drops, you get that condensation from the cooler air from the hail, and it creates hail fog. So I've seen hail fog that was much more prominent than anything right here, but you get that hail fog. I'm gonna run into town here, and I'm going to begin to wrap this stream up, guys. These storms are weakening, and I gotta go grab Garrett from the airport, so I'm gonna wrap it up, guys, but give me a few minutes here. I'm not going to end it quite yet. I gotta get DL on the phone. Garrett's in the air, so I don't know if Garrett can access his access the stream computer. So we'll see what the price. Oh, not a bad price here at this E10. Is E10, is that just regular unleaded? I think not a bad price here at the gas station. Big old puddles here. Not a lot of hail right now on the ground, so let's just face the lightning here as I wrap it up. I don't want to just put my lights right into this person's house. But if I missed any super chats or anything, or you guys have any questions, please let me know right now before I wrap things up. It's like opening your freezer door, yes, and you get that fog, you get that condensation. Melting ice, yes, the ice melts. But when you get hail fog, the fog will only be right at the ground level. So usually when you have hail fog, your fog is only about the bottom 3 to 4 feet from ground level, because that's where the colder air is at the ground, right above the ground, about 4, 5, 6 feet above the ground. Well, it's not very cold, so you don't have as much cold air. It looks like Comanche, looks like they didn't get hit too hard here, guys. Nice stream. We were live for almost 4 hours. Not bad. Not bad. Y'all hit that like button very well. I appreciate it, guys. These storms are moving into Texas now. I'm gonna give a brief synopsis on tomorrow. So we could have some storms fire up tomorrow. Western Oklahoma, maybe far eastern Texas on the dry line. Could there be a little outflow boundary or differential heating boundary left over from tonight? It's possible. But those storms are gonna fire tomorrow. It looks like the cap's gonna break. I was a little iffy about the cap breaking. Looks like it might break tomorrow. So it looks like that's what we're gonna get here. So the HRRR, that moisture, man, that moisture barely makes it. That's the question. If we get moisture tomorrow, we're gonna get some incredible storms. If we can't get any moisture tomorrow, guys, it's gonna be pretty blah. So we need to see if we get moisture tomorrow. I'm not sure if it's a live stream or not. It seems more, it probably seems probable, I would say. I would say there's a better chance of a live stream tomorrow than not. It's not guaranteed, but there's a better chance for one than no. So, we'll see about Sunday. This newest RRR run doesn't look it doesn't look that terrible. but it also just looks kind of like a crashing front boundary. So, but maybe, you never know, maybe Sunday will be worth a chase. We're just gonna have to monitor it. After Sunday, it looks like we go quiet for a little bit. Let me call DL here. Let me wrap this thing up and call DL, make sure he's at his computer. So, what's up, DL?
What's up?
You got, yeah, just let me know whenever you're at your computer and you're ready to shut things down.
I can do it whenever. I'm just going to remote into it because I'm not home right now.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here in the next couple minutes, so I was just calling you to let you get to it, so.
Gotcha. You want me to give you till, like another 3 minutes or something, or?
Yeah, it'll only take me a couple minutes to wrap up, but yeah, I'll just start wrapping it up, and then probably in, whoa, crazy lightning, probably in about 2 or 3 minutes, so end it, be good. Okay. So, how's the ear? Everything good?
Yeah, everything's good. I just kind of got freaked out, and I made the mistake of looking on WebMD for what was wrong with me, and it told me I was dying, so I just wanted to make sure I wasn't.
You know, it's like when you have some random normal thing and then you go look up on Google what's wrong with me, or ChatGPT, it's like, hey, you're dying, go to the hospital every time.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I wanted to make sure I wasn't, but yeah, I'm fine. I'm
yeah, good. Chat, say hi to DL, he's on the phone. So
hey, what's up chat, how you guys doing?
DL's gonna shut it.
Responses, but
yeah,
you're doing good.
Yeah, DL's gonna shut it down here because Garrett's on his flight. Right here, whenever he ends it, I'm going to turn around, go pick up Garrett. But on that note, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream here. It was a fun chase, a little bit better than I expected. Made the last second decision to come out, but hey, it's May and had a good chance for structure. So, of course, it was worth it. If you have any questions, anything, everybody says hi, DL, by the way. So everybody's excited to see you. If you guys have any questions here in the chat, anything I missed, let me know real quick. But I just want to give a big thank you for everybody for tuning in here. Everybody like and subscribing. Whether you're in here for a couple minutes or a couple hours, I really appreciate it, guys. Tomorrow, like I said, a stream is probable. I'm not sure exactly when we go live, maybe later afternoon. It seems like storms might fire maybe more towards dinner time, and they could last deep into the night. So I wouldn't be surprised if we were live for a majority of the evening tomorrow. But once again, guys, great structure. Go follow the Facebook account, the Twitter, the Instagram. There will be pictures and videos of some of that structure on there that we had near Chicasha. So that fun little day. So had some awesome structure too, and Norman there. But I'm gonna be on my way to pick Garrett up here, and I'm hungry. Gonna get some food. Maybe I'll get some Brahms. Try out that's the local cuisine here. But I'm gonna be on my way to pick up Garrett. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys have a good night. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next storm. Yeah, whenever you can go ahead and end it whenever.
Okay, of course I lose service. I lose enough service to be able to do this. I'm to my girlfriend's house. So
no, you're good, man.
I'm driving away, but like, give me like a minute. I should be somewhere.
No, you're good. You're good. Chat, I already ended it. I already did my closeout, but might sit here and maybe we'll get a couple rogue lightning strikes here for the last few seconds. Yeah, today was a pretty like marginal looking day. Most everybody went home, didn't even really chase. It's just the people that live around here. So ended up having some great structure, great supercells, chucking baseballs. So
nice.
Classic northwest flow with no moisture, so they weren't really tornado producers, but just great structure.
Well, we gotta get out for even the structure days.
I know. Yeah.
Sorry, chat. I'm trying to end the stream, but it won't let me.
No, it's all good. It's all good. You guys get to listen to DL here for a minute, so.
Yeah, it's gonna make me drive all the way back to the highway, isn't it? Yeah, I forget I have like no service by my girlfriend's house.
Oh, well, yeah, it's all good whenever you can. Are you gonna come out here for any amount of time in June or next month?
Planning on coming out out with my mom end of this month, and then Sasha and I are coming out middle of next month. So.
Good thing you're not out first 2 weeks of May, because it's pretty, rough. But it should pick up. Probably going to be a big high plains year, I bet.
Yeah, for sure.
It'll be very reminiscent to 2023.